around to places, found interesting faces, whether young or old, no one left out in the cold. Take a long look around in places of renown, no one would wear a frown. And everybody got on down, sang a song or played along. The people that we meet came right up off the street. With a song and a dance, we gave everyone a chance. Yeah, we gave everyone a chance.
I'll see you when you get there, if you ever get there. See you when you get there. I'll see you when you get there, if you ever get there. See you when you get there.
We'll see you when you get there, meet you when you get there. We really care and want to share some time with you. We'll meet you and greet you. We don't want to compete, we're like a team. Sometimes a dream come true. Everybody gets a chance to do what they really want to do. Yeah, what they really want to do.
I fucked it again there. Unbelievable. I was ready, right? Because I fucked the last 2 weeks. I've absolutely bollocksed it. I fucked the last 2 weeks. One time I was having a wee, didn't make it back in time. Last week I was staring into space. Not realising that the countdown had very much elapsed. And this week I've hidden the wrong layer or source or whatever it is. So I was meant to enable my microphone at that point, and instead I turned off JD Bradshaw's fantastic intro. It's all right. Just a second. I won't make you watch the whole thing. How do I do this? There we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I can't hear it, by the way. Remission. Are we there? Yep. Clapping. All right. Away at the back. How's it going? I'm Adam Pacitti, obviously. Nailed it. Totally, absolutely nailed it. Just, we'll trim that little bit out. How are you all? Are you doing well? All right, Merry Midnight. Nice to see you. All right, Georgie. All right, Mike Evans. All right, Tom J. All right, the Matlock fan. All right, J-Bog. I always thought growing up that the Matlock was a fake program invented for The Simpsons. It was like the B-Sharps or something like that. I didn't realise that was a real television show. We didn't really get that, I don't think, in the UK. Maybe we did on, like... What would it be on? Not UK TV Gold, because it's not UK TV. What did they do? What would that be on? Spud Gun? All right, Jack Showtime. All right, Nobby's Nuts. Yeah, I'm a little bit early today, because I've got a shitload of stuff still to do tonight. Unfortunately, so I thought, I'm ready now. I'm not going to sit here like a fucking twat for 10 minutes playing on my phone. It was on afternoons when we were in school. Is that right? Okay, there you go. I thought it meant Matlock Town. Maybe it does. What's Matlock Town? I don't know where that is. I'm a fan of the place, not the television show, and I am English, but all white. Where's Matlock? Matlock. Village in England. Oh, town in England. Here we go. Town in England. Oh, why have I never heard of this? Because it's... Oh, because it's irrelevant. Look at the state of where... It's not near anything. Oh, great, it's near Wirksworth and Darley Dale. No wonder all the fucking Yanks take the piss out of our stupid, like, culture, if you can call it that. The state of these fucking names. Baslow, Eam, Clay Cross, Duffield, Belper. You ever been to Belper? A few arcades and chippies. Why are you a fan of Matlock? Matlock is the county town, of Derbyshire. Oh, right. Why have I never heard of that? So it's, 10 miles south of Sheffield, roughly. It's the most seaside town to not be near the sea. Gotcha. With you. How are you all? Did you have a nice weekend? Did you enjoy SummerSlam? Tell me about your weekend. I like Sheffield. I think Sheffield's a great place. Really enjoy Sheffield. Just look at the underground stations alone. Our naming schemes are absolute shite. I will not hear a bad word about Cockfosters. How dare you? SummerSlam was fucking wank. It wasn't fucking wank, was it? It wasn't that bad. There was good stuff on there. There was bad stuff on there. It's not one that I'm going to go back and rewatch. And I think they've been on a pretty good run with pay-per-views. Like, most of the pay-per-views that we've done live reactions for, in the following week or so, I've gone back and watched again. Like, because it's a different experience watching it and trying really hard. That was trying really hard to be entertaining as it is just watching it and listening to the commentary and all that sort of stuff. Worse since Rumble, I think. Went to Cockbridge last week. Where's Cockbridge? Is that London? 3.5 out of 5 for SummerSlam. Fair? Yeah, I'd probably give it around that. Yeah, about a 3. 3.25. We'll meet in the middle. Alright? Fell asleep during the main event. Wish I didn't go back and watch the ending. I just think it's fucking shit, to be honest. It was just a twist for the sake of it. It wasn't, no, because they can explain it. I just think it was uninspired. It does nothing for me. It felt like a real step back. Whatever, I'm not here to talk about wrestling. For once. Hi, Alex Takeover. How you doing, mate? How was the soggy Pringle spoken of in the office today? What? I don't understand. I wasn't in the office today. I had to work from home this morning, and then I had to book the rest of the day off because the weekend has absolutely knackered me. And I whinge about this every time, and I feel like a right cunt whinging about it every time because people have proper jobs where they do night shifts all the time. But honestly, as the months go by, 8 years I've been doing these live streams, or at least reactions. I guess we didn't do them at What Culture. We're staying up to watch the wrestling every 3 or 4 weeks. And it just, I can't get used to it. And it gets worse and worse and worse. I feel like I'm going to fucking throw up today. So I try to catch up on some sleep this afternoon. Didn't quite go to plan. But everything apart from that is fine. Did I approve my own leave? I did. Fortunately, Adam said yes to it, so it's all good. We're all cunts, don't worry about it. What do you mean? Yeah, fair. I haven't watched your channel in like years, but you like going to All In. Great. What a fucking compliment. Coda, yeah, we got people going down to All In. I'm not going personally. We'll still be offering live reactions to it, but we do have people going down. And check out the YouTube channel. We've done a few videos since you stopped watching years ago. Thoughts on the fanfics? I didn't hear any of them. I popped into the stream at the beginning and I had to jump out before Andrew started. I'm sure they were wonderful. I know he was doing one about Shrek and Boris Johnson. Is that right? Am I right? Whinging and complaining is our birthright as Brits. That's it, isn't it? That's it. The soggy Pringle. What, with Shrek and Boris Johnson? Okay. I've got hiccups. This is good. Right. Today, doing the Armstrongs. That's your main event tonight. Doing Wipeout UK, which is a program that I've not seen in ages. Not to be confused with Total Wipeout. Because it's got Bob Monkhouse in it. And I'm not sure how well you would fare with that. And we're doing Holiday Showdown, which is a program that I've never seen before. I've been promised it contains nothing too sordid. That's what we're kicking off with. I've never watched Holiday Showdown before. But most importantly, I'm going to prove that you can indeed microwave a bag of Haribo. I've told this shit story 50 times already. But when I was a kid, my mum used to let me buy a bag of Haribo, microwave it into one big congealed blob. And so I've lugged my microwave upstairs. Don't ask to see it. It's on the floor. The cable's not long enough for me to pick it up. I'm not fucking around with it. I promise there's a microwave on the floor. Yes, it is an early cunt start. But I can't show you the microwave, unfortunately. But it is down there. I can make the noises. Look. See? Hear that? That's a microwave noise. We need to see it though. I can't fucking show you. I've bought the bag of Haribo. I've lugged the microwave upstairs. What more do you want? Well, I know what you mean. You want to see the microwave. There's a microwave here. If you want to look it up, it's a Swan brand. It's cream. It's one of their retro range. So that's what's... Take a photo and for fuck's sake. Right. Happy? That's a picture that I've just fucking taken. That's the microwave. That's the microwave in mine. You know there's one down there now. There is indeed a microwave on the floor. You're alright to put microwaves on carpets, aren't you? That's not a problem. I'm not going to burn the house down trying to microwave. Imagine fucking explaining that to the insurance company. Looked clapped. What does that mean? AI image of a bunch of fucking dicks. It's just a fucking microwave. Leave me alone, alright? There's a microwave on the floor. You can't have it on carpet. Let's find out. Okay. Let me find something to put the microwave on because I don't want to fucking... There you go. I've got a box lid here. No, it'll be fine. I'm only doing it for about a minute. I'll hold the microwave. I'll lift the microwave up and hold it a little bit while I'm doing it. I'll make sure it's not in contact with the floor. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Get a puddle of gasoline to put it in. Stop it, all right? That'll burn the cardboard. It's not a cardboard box. It's plastic. It's a plastic lid. Oh God. Again, it would be great for views, wouldn't it? Big old Haribo house fire, God forbid. Hold it next to your balls. Holding it is radioactive. It doesn't get through the walls though, does it? Line it with tin foil. I can't hold the microwave, you'll get radiated. Go in the bath with it. Fucking leave me alone, alright? I didn't even think about this. I know what I've got. Excuse my outfit, by the way. I've got Christmas pyjamas on. I've got one of those spiky mats. I'll turn that upside down, put it on there. That'll be alright, won't it? Fit check. What type of Haribo is it? Star Mix. It's the blue packet. There's a bit of arse there. I made a hot plate in college. One time I left the hot plate on, and when I went to class, the dorm burned down. Now they don't allow hot plates at the end. Well, this is different. In microwave, it's all self-contained, isn't it? All the microwaving happens within the unit. There's nothing. The microwaves don't even get warm, as far as I know. You Scottish, Adam? No, these are Christmas pajamas. Why can't you do it in your kitchen? Because then I've got to lug down, right? I've got to lug down 3 monitors. 1, 2, 3 lights, the camera, the tripod. I wouldn't have anywhere to put it, so the desk as well. So it's easier, mate, to bring the microwave up. No, the microwave doesn't have a Brock Lesnar beard. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it now. Let's get it out of the fucking way, all right? Let's do it now. Haribo. I don't know what you want me to say about it. It's 175 grams of Haribo. Stream on your phone. No, because then I can't do half the other shit. That was the problem with all the outside streams as well. 1 plate. It's from M&S. So I'm hoping this doesn't ruin the plate. Put Haribo on plate. Do that. I was going to do this in the middle. I'm really not in the mood for sweet stuff right now. Put it all in the middle, and I'm going to stick it on for a minute, I guess. And let's just see how we get on. Oh, why is it not working? It's not working. The microwave's fucked. It's just making 3 beeps when I do it. I've never had this problem before. What the fuck has gone on with mine? I've broken my microwave. All I've done is carried it upstairs and now it won't work. Close the door. The door is shut. Open the door. Close the door. Triple beep. I've broken my microwave. I'm not even altitude sensor. That's not a thing. Is it on a flat surface? Or it's on the carpet? If I push it down a bit. Right, it's booting up. Oh, it's fucked. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. My microwave's broken, so this has gone well. I'm not even... I don't think I can show it on... Fucking hell, that is heavy. Right, if I... Do you think it has to be on a level surface? Oh, fuck. What have I done there? It's not a bit. I promise it's not a bit. Oh, it's on clock mode. Yeah, okay, now we'll go. I'll put it on medium just to be safe. It's on. It's on my lap, so if anything gets burned, it's going to be my lap, alright? The heat that's coming out, it's not even on... I'm not high. It's not on my balls, it's on my knees. I'm balancing it on my knees. We're 15 seconds in. As I say, Holiday Showdown, the Armstrongs and Wipeout coming up next. It's not radiating my balls. It's nowhere near my balls. It's... What's the deal with Haribo? It's sweets. What do you mean? Right, turn that off. Check it out. We've got... It's starting to melt. Right, I'll put it back in because it's not quite done. But we already have... That stinks. You can see the foam bits especially starting to melt. Pop that back on. I'm putting it on high now for 30 more seconds. The point of this is, will you die? People have been asking for it. My mum used to let me microwave a bag of Haribo when I was a kid for one big treat, and I would just eat it in one lump. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm showing you what it was like to live on the Isle of Wight, I guess. The microwave's still not getting hot, by the way. Everything's safe. I'm going to unplug it afterwards. 4 seconds remaining. Give it another 5-10 seconds, I think. We're getting there. 10 more seconds. You ever microwave buttered bread? No, what happens when you microwave buttered bread? Why does your door open the wrong way? Behind me or the microwave door? We are done! Right. Big reveal. Yeah, that's exactly how I remember it. So this is what I would have. You can see, you gotta wait for it to cool down because it is molten. It's hotter than the sun right now. But you get that, and then if you're lucky, I don't want to touch it because it's very, very hot. You just have like one big Haribo pancake. It's not a war crime, is it? I've never tried microwaving a 2004 Ford Escort, no. It's not a different plate. Fuck off with your different plate. So you can... I want to be really careful here. Yeah, it's too hot to handle at the moment. So that's what I'd have. And then I'd use a knife and a fork to cut into it. And you just have a big old taste sensation because everything has... I did eat this shit. I did, I promise you. It's not something that I make a habit of. Obviously, I've not done this in a long, long time, but it's created one big Haribo pancake. I will eat it, but I've got to wait for it to calm down. So, the smell is... It smells like burned sugar, which I guess it probably is. And pork gelatin. Adam, this is the worst live cooking show ever. It wasn't meant to be a cooking show. I was just proving that I could do it. I don't want to dwell on this for too long. We got TV to watch. So, yeah, again, it's not something that I've done as an adult until now, but as you can see, it's giving off a lot of heat. It really does hold the heat for quite a while. So that was probably, if you want to do this at home, about 1:40 on high. 1:20 on medium is what I'd recommend. And just be safe. Be safe. Do I recommend this? No, not really. If you want to do it, you get a lot of flavours, obviously, because in the... I can't remember what you get in these ones. You get the eggs, you get the cola bottles, the gummy bears, the little wedding rings, and the hearts, and maybe a few other bits. I'm not quite sure. It's the iconic favourites pack. But obviously, unless you're putting multiple sweets in your mouth at once, you're only getting 1 or 2 flavors at a time. With this, it's a real delight because you do get so much. It is starting to cool down now. I'm worried that I've really knackered my plate because it's quite difficult to. I can't see myself very well here. You can see the remnants of an egg there. There's a bit of cola bottle down there. So I think I've probably fucked my plate up because I think this is quite difficult to remove. Yeah, it's too hot. But yeah, that was just a bit of egg. Oh my god. A stringy little bit of egg. Very cummy. Quite erotic indeed. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, popping it in the freezer. Obviously, wait for your plate to cool down and everything. You don't want to crack the plate. But yeah, putting it in the freezer would probably be quite nice. So we'll come back to that in a little bit after we watch Holiday Showdown. But first, I've got some nice bits and that to read. Thank you very, 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 very much for your support, everybody. Cheers. Thank you for your support over the weekend as well. For the SummerSlam stream, if you were there. And I hope you enjoyed Andrew's batshit stream yesterday. I haven't seen it yet, but I look forward to doing so. Freeze the microwave. Where's here's one I made earlier? Oh, I don't need to because it's such a quick process. This isn't like Tracy Island where you got to wait for things to dry. You do the microwave, you do the Haribo, and then you just wait for it to cool down, and then we'll come back to it, as I say. That bit's quite cool, actually, now. It really does fuck the plate up. I forgot about... I can't explain just how sticky that is. Like flubber, isn't it? I think that was a lime gummy bear. Tasty, yeah. It was a lime something. It was a lime something. But I'll come back and I'll get a big spoonful of it or something in a little bit. Is it worth it? Not really. I mean, it's an inexpensive dessert if you've got friends coming over, I guess. You want to impress them. It's something that I can guarantee that they've never had before. So if you've got especially cultured friends who have just tried everything, I can guarantee that they have never tried microwaved Haribo. It makes me want to microwave other sweets. I see those like TikTok things come up all the time where people freeze dry sweets and people are making a fucking killing. They buy a freeze dryer. It's so sticky. They buy a freeze dryer and they'll put a load of Skittles in there or something, and then they quadruple the price. So for like a sharing bag of Skittles, they'll charge you like a tenner. Obviously, they've got to pay for the freeze dryer and everything. So maybe this is the new TikTok sensation. Maybe I'm not going to microwave my head, am I? Maybe this is the new thing, where instead of it's an idea actually. If you got some fancy packaging for it, you could sell like Haribo pancakes. I think it's NPC is the new TikTok sensation. I've seen that woman. I find it really fucking creepy. She was licking the screen. She was going like, ice cream, like that. It was horrible. I'm not microwaving anything else. I'm not starting a thing here. People were asking for it, and I just thought that's an inexpensive thing to do to show that I really do care. It's too hot still to handle. I'm just fingering it now. Too much going on there. I don't know what the purple bit is. It's going to be a nightmare to get off the plate. Can we have one microwave a week? No, this isn't a regular feature because it's not very good. I'm very aware of the poor quality content that I've just offered. Just wanted to show you. Yum, ice cream so good. Yeah, her. I don't like it. Apparently she's making about $2,000 a day doing it. Fair fucks to her. Because I didn't realise, like, I thought she was just improvising the whole time, but every one of those things that she says is a response to somebody gifting a little emoji thing. So, like, one came up and it was like CC. What does she say for CC? I'm not doing the news. Her OnlyFans is popping up. Is it just a way to market the OnlyFans? Is that the deal? It's for Crete. I don't see the appeal, personally. I don't get too much out of short form, like super short form content anyway. But I do, occasionally I'll find myself mindlessly scrolling. through it. Right. Fat loads taste good. What? Culture is dead. Not true. Not true. Not with Matlock on the map. Bakewell. Is that where the tarts come from? So if you go up from Matlock, you go to Darley Dale, obviously, Roseley or Rowsley, probably Roseley, and then Bakewell. I'm assuming that's where Bakewell tarts come from. It must be. Tidswell, Eam, Edale, Chapel and Lefrith, Buxton, where the water comes from. All water comes from there. Why is he microwaving the thing? I'm not explaining this. It's all done now in GT. It's behind us. I'll come back to the microwave meal very shortly. I haven't got any wrestling figures to put in the microwave. I'd stop asking me to microwave stuff. The microwave is unplugged. I'm not doing any more microwaving stuff. I'm not burning the fucking house down. Unless you donate 100 bits. Alex Takeover, thank you ever so much. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate you massively. Hello, Adam. Lovely to see you as always. Hope everything is good with you and Mr. Happy. I have nothing really to say, only that I'm really jealous of your already good-looking beard. Thank you, mate. Cheers. Let's have a Laura fun with some See You Next Tuesday. Up the Haribo. Up the Haribo indeed. Up the Haribo indeed. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. It's too much sugar. That'll make me feel poorly. Alex, lovely to see you as always. Thank you very much for being here. I'm not microwaving my cock. Flappy the NHS dog, thank you very much for 25 months. Massively appreciate you. True Mexican, 69. Hello, leader. How are you and how's Happy? I'm okay. I've had a really shit week. I've had a really shit... I'm not going to spill my heart out on stream or anything, but it's been a fucking miserable week. Various bits of horrible news have come my way this week. Part of which is... It's not really horrible news with Happy, but he's getting really old now. He is struggling to jump up on the bed. He stopped using his litter tray and he was just shitting and pissing all over the kitchen floor. And I was like, oh, something's up here, right? Totally clean litter tray, and I had a second litter tray. And it turns out he was really struggling to get up on the litter tray because the litter tray is maybe that high. It's one of the big ones where you go in the top. Not me. He goes in the top. Used to go in the top. So got him a really low down litter tray from Tesco, and he started using that a little bit, but sometimes he's still winging and putting on the floor. And then had him upstairs, and it took him ages to get up the stairs. He was knackered like halfway up, so I had to carry him up the stairs. And then he was like clawing his way. Normally he just jumps on the bed, piece of piss. This time he sort of got halfway up and then had to use his rear legs to scratch his way up, essentially. And so it's horrible, isn't it? You know what? It's just part of life. And I got him as an older cat anyway, or at least a middle-aged cat, and he came from a really shitty home before I got him. And I'm happy that he's had like a nice second half of his life, and I'll just try and make him as comfortable as possible. But yeah, he's getting old. He's getting old, and it's just it's shit to see, and that just compounded with various family and friends bits this week. It hasn't been an especially fun week. Other than that, I'm fine. Nothing I can do about any of this stuff. But yeah, it's just been a bit of a shit one. Other than that, True Mexican, I'm fine, by the way. You weren't expecting that, were you? Hope you're doing well. Wish you all the best. Wish you all the best as well. Thank you very much. Cheers. Lyle Zor, all right, leader. Happy 15 months. Best night of the week. Come on, Lyle Zor. Thank you very, very much. Ding dong. MF Doom 2035. Thank you very much for 8 months. Cheers. Thank you. GY Goliath. Thank you for your generosity as always. Gifting a sub to Siren137. Thank you very much, GY Goliath. Lovely to see you, mate. Ian resubbing for 12 months. By the way, GY Goliath. Ian, thank you. Thank you very much. GY Goliath. I want to see you chatting more. You always pop in, and I don't see your name that often in the chat. I want to hear more from you. I want to know about GY Goliath, because you're always here, and it's really nice of you, obviously. Say hello. Hi, you there? Ian, cheers. Cactus Jacku, thank you very much for 10 months. All right, Adam, hope you and Happy are all good. Are you guys going to AEW in a couple of weeks? As I say, we're sending a team down there, 4 people going down there. Different team from the WWE London show, but yeah, we are. I'm just literally fucking playing with this Haribo now. It's a combination of 2 things, isn't it? It's like, you're not new, Emmett. It's like, because it's slime. Slime's really popular. Look at that. Slime you can eat. Does anyone actually do that? I might have actually come up with something quite special here. Because slime was popular maybe 3 years ago. I don't know what I'm going to do about my fingers here. This is slime you can... I have come up. Can you get slime that you can eat? I'm not sure. I'm no slime expert. One of you will be. It looks like mozzarella. Does it? Yeah, I guess it's got the same consistency. It's just so sticky. I can't even... Trying. This is a problem. I might need to go and wash my hands in a second. I'll do my best to... It's tasty. It is really nice. Nobody's responded. It didn't come from my penis, first time chatter. Yo, mama. Ugh. Oh, it gets everywhere. Nobody's responded on the whole edible slime thing. Because I come up with something special and you all want it for yourselves. Fuck off, Wes. That's too much. Sorry, I need to clean my fingers. And you can see how it's sticking to everything. I'm almost there. I fucking hate it when people eat on stream. It's horrible, isn't it? I'm doing exactly that. Just trying to get clean. I can't touch the mouse until I'm not sticky anymore. I'm trying to do this as quick as I can as well. Okay, I'm there. Just wipe it on my pajamas. It's all stuck everywhere. Another first time chat. Damn, this reminds me that I should call him back. Welcome, Skizzy. Yeah, sending a team down. Cactus Jacku. Hopefully getting some press stuff. Some interviews down there. Stay tuned and have a look. I'm not dipping my beard in it. Fuck off. Rob K, you're in early. Did you wet the bed? No, I haven't done that in weeks. Bethy May, thank you very, very much for the resub. Everything's sticky. Thank you, Bethy. This is a fucking disaster. I should have got cutlery. That's what I should have done. It would have made life easier. I can't explain how strong the flavours are. It's, everything together, it's just one very... I don't know why I'm explaining this. You can't pinpoint which sweet you're eating. It's just one big, very, very sweet, but really tasty thing. Bethy May, cheers. Darby, lovely to see you. 22. Oh, man. Hello, lovely. After getting my Simpsons tattoo, I've started watching it from the beginning again, wondering about your favourite episode / top 3. May also just be trying to distract you for as long as possible, as I usually do. Hope you're well. Love you, BB. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much for 22 months, Darby. My favourite ever is Dead Putting Society. Season 3 episode something. I think it's Season 3. Pretty sure it's Season 3. So it's near the front of Season 3. 3? That's you boy. I really like You Only Move Twice. And Marge versus the Monorail's great as well. Basically anything Season 3 to Season 7. There's not a bad episode in that lot. Stonecutters is amazing. Stonecutters is really good. Jack J.D. Bradshaw says, for me, it's 30 minutes over Tokyo. That's a fucking shocker, mate. Can't believe it. Is that the one where they watch the cartoon, the anime, with the robots... The flashing eyes give you seizures. Seizures. I don't know what that was either. I'm very tired. I think that's the one. You watched any of the new Futurama? No, I don't want to put myself through it. I really like Futurama as well. I saw they've got the Futurama skins coming in Fortnite. Almost convinced me to start playing it again, actually. But no, I like Futurama series 1 to 4, and then when it went to Comedy Central, it just declined. And is it decent? People say that about The Simpsons, and it really fucking winds me up, because I've got mates that, like, they don't watch the new stuff all the time, but they'll go, oh, one was on the telly the other day, and you know what? It was actually really funny. No, it's not. Shut up. A load of shit. It's just not. It's a completely different show. Maybe if you've never seen real Simpsons before, it is good. I don't know. But new Simpsons just isn't good. It's a shit show that would never be commissioned in its current state. There's no way, because it's just not funny enough. So, yeah, I try and avoid it as best I can. You really feel with The Simpsons that maybe it's because we as viewers are older as well, but the pop culture references in The Simpsons now feel like they're written by a bunch of 50-year-olds, which they may or may not be. I don't know, but yeah, I can't stand it. Better than Family Guy. See, I liked Family Guy. I wouldn't watch Family Guy now, but growing up, Family Guy, because it was edgy. You want to be edgy when you're like 14, 15 years old, don't you? You want to watch adult comedy, and Family Guy felt like that. It's like, oh, this is naughtier than The Simpsons. But watching it back, just the shock value stuff that they put in, it doesn't really do anything for me. I don't think it's bad or anything. I haven't watched any of the new ones. What tattoo did you get, by the way, Darby? What'd you get? Pompey Shane, thank you very much. 33 months. Family Guy ruined Randy Newman. Fuck me, because I'm a big Randy Newman fan. And the number of people that I say Randy Newman, 90% of the time, if I'm talking about it, it's, the Toy Story guy. Fair enough, right? Some of his best work. Other people just start doing that Family Guy singing. Well, I can't remember what he's talking about. It's like walking, apples, something about apples. What does he say? Red-headed lady, waiting for some apples. Something like that. Is that it? Something about apples. Adam Jonesy, thank you very, very much. White Wank Chops, did you know that Spud was upset about your abuse of him? To make it up, can we watch Partners in Rhyme? What? What are you on about? His fave show. My abuse of Spud Gun. That's not a thing. I don't know what Partners in Rhyme is, so no. Choo Choo for Tutu, Down a Bacardi Breezer for Mother Teresa, and Pint of Best for Fred Work. No, not saying that. I thank you for finishing it off for me every time. I'm sure you can figure out where that was going. Tom W, thank you very, very much for 16 months. All right, leader. All right, nice to see you, Tom. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Ash Jamming, thank you very much for converting your Prime Gaming sub to a Tier 1 sub. Cheers. I understand that. Ollie Jono, thank you very much for the bits. I got engaged to my girlfriend of 4 years on Friday. I proposed in Wells and Somerset where Hot Fuzz was filmed, and we had a great time. Congratulations, mate. That's awesome. We're celebrating tonight by watching some feel-good cunt action, proper romance. I like that. In the week following, get a knackered Adam Pacitti on your telly. Good shout. Congratulations to you both. Many happy returns. Do people say that for whatever? Well done. Go on, my son and daughter. TJ Wolfster, thank you so much, gifting 5 subs, count them 5, to He Went Whoosh, Matty Hustard, Long Live Lenin, Osmodia, and Karulas 110. Thank you very much. Iron Blackman, did you grow out the beard because you don't want to look like regular legs? I haven't looked like regular legs for ages now. I haven't had glasses for 8 months or so. I don't know how long it's been. For a while now. But it helps. It helps, I guess. Jorge, thank you very much for the bits. Hello, Adam. 2 questions. Would you rather be in an elevator full of noisy high school students or an elevator full of judgmental middle-aged women? Middle-aged women. Probably. Would you rather poop in the only toilet at a party knowing that you'll clog it or poop in the bushes in the backyard? Clog the toilet, I guess. It's more embarrassing to be found shitting in the backyard garden than it is clogging the toilet. You can claim that it wasn't you as well. What I would do is make a speedy retreat from the bathroom, from the away from the toilet that I've just clogged, walk back in there and go, whoa, who's done this? And then you get away with it, don't you? Thanks for the questions. Thanks for the bits. Pete, great stream Saturday. Your swooning over Sin Cara for 45 minutes was a bit much for me, but you made the show much better anyway. Cheers. I said one fucking thing, all right? In case you weren't there, I bigged up Sin Cara. Nothing wrong with that. I went, it's really impressive that he was able to sort of wrestle while hardly being able to see anything because he had, mesh over his eyes. And all of a sudden, Get a life, you weirdo. GS1222222. Hi, Adam. Hope you're alright. And how many pieces of Lego can you fit up your bum? Moving swiftly on. Thank you, GS. Big Cod Roger. Thanks for 6 months. Alright, sexy. How many 8-year-olds do you think you could take in a fight before they kill you? How big is an 8-year-old? Do I just have to incapacitate them or do I have to kill them? I don't want to high. I think I'd just get knackered. Maybe 20. 25 at a push. Yeah, maybe 20 to 25. Probably. Don't answer this question. Why? They're not real 8-year-olds. I'm not going to do it. Probably. G. Daniel, thank you very much for 29 months. Appreciate you. CRG Wolves. My mouse is sticky as fuck. I've got a big bit of Haribo on there. CRG Wolves, thank you very much. Beard game on point now, Adam. Thanks. It's getting there, isn't it? It's getting there. 8 months. Cheers, mate. Master Nate, thank you very much for 5 months. Dr. Goblin, hello, the newly irradiated patches. If you were on Come Dine With Me and the melted Haribo was the dessert you'd present, what other low-effort shite are you shoving in front of those poor buggers? First of all, I would spruce the Haribo up with a bit of Angel Delight, butterscotch, probably. I don't know. I know somebody. You know the you might remember him. He made stuffed peppers, but the stuffing was baked beans. He is a friend of a friend, and I've been desperate to meet the bloke for ages. Does anyone remember him? I read a Reddit AMA. Fuck me, and talk with the guy that put the whisk in his mouth as well. He was funny. He was really funny. He's a nice guy. Starter. What classic starters are there? Prawn cocktail, soup. Haribo soup. Just do the whole thing as Haribo, I guess. I don't know. I haven't given it much thought, to be honest, mate. I can cook. I promise I can cook. That hand gesture to the mouth. You knew what I was doing. Haribo sausage. If you can make everything out of Haribo, that'd be genuinely quite impressive. Like that, what's that bald fella called? Heston Blumenthal. Is that how you pronounce it? Margaret Thatcher is dead. Thank you very much. Enjoyed that gourmet cooking lesson. Have you considered making some sardines to feed Richard Osman? How do you make sardines? Why am I... thank you. You've peaked, Adam. Thank you, Wes. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Very proud of myself. Beards and Board Games, thank you very much for 21 months. Been away for a long time, but back again to catch the great new series. All the best, Adam. All the best to you as well. Lovely to see you here, mate. How are you doing? Nicole, hello, Adam. It's Joseph's birthday. Happy birthday, Joseph. Can you believe he's 4? I can't bloody believe it. Thank you for being so kind to him. I hope to take him to his first wrestling show soon. Well, I hope he has a fantastic time. Happy birthday. Many happy returns to you, Joseph. Lovely to see you, by the way, Nicole. Wembley TTV, hello, it's me, the cultaholic king of the stalkers. It's you with the Google Maps Street View thing. Sadly, I got no Armstrong facts today, but there is still time. Laughy face. Wembley, calm down, you pervert. Soul Good, some nice British TV is a great way to relax after a long day. Thanks, leader. Thank you, Soul Good. NGT, evening leader. So sorry to hear about Mr. Happy. I'm going through a similar thing with my dog. Saying that, it's been a real sudden decline. Might want to get it checked. That's made me worry for him and you. It's been quite a gradual thing. I think I am going to take him to the vets at some point soon as well, just to be sure, because I'd hate it to be something and then I've not done that. So yeah, I will take him along. You're playing with this Haribo here. Yeah, I will do. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words there. Genghis Nan, thank you very much for the bits. Hello, leader. So sorry to hear you're having a tough week. My best friend has a 24-year-old cat that had a really similar situation to Mr. Happy around his 15th birthday. 24 is some fucking age. That's amazing. They got him eating oily fish for a couple of meals a week and some cod liver oil tablets, and it was like a new lease of life. I've got to be really careful with his diet. I'll take him to the vet and see what they recommend, because of his cystitis, I've just got to be really careful with what he eats. So he has to eat special food and that. But maybe there's something for that. She's obviously still old and slower and stuff, but you might want to know. You're a good egg for looking after the fella, and I'm loving the beard and hair now that it's grown in. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers. No, he does way more for me than I do for him, I promise you. Where's Bray? That's what I imagine. Yeah, read this earlier. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Hey, Adam, how you doing? I've been training to be a wrestler for about a year now, and I'm close to joining a local indie promotion. Let's have an amazing cunt. Congratulations, JB. I hope it all goes well for you, mate. That's awesome to hear. Alan Smith, hope these great British Getty images can cheer you up. Pick your poison. All right, let's have a look. Shit British pic. Fuck, can't show that. Can't show that, mate. There's no nudity. It's Graham Norton putting Heinz salad cream on Denise Van Outen's tits. Why is he doing that? That is fucking mental. And he looks so sinister while he's doing it. That's batshit. What is that about? Thank you. Cheers. I can't show the screen. You can Google that. Shit. British Pics is the username on Twitter. Cheers, Alan, by the way. That's helped. SpongeBot, a whole year of cunts, sausage apartheid, living Roys, and more. I wouldn't have it any other way. Cheers to you all. Cheers to you as well. Thank you, SpongeBot. Cheers for your 12 months. Doc Marco, thank you very much for 15 months. Bobby Needs, thank you very much for the bits. Pachiti, you old schlag, it's me, the Needsmeister General. Bit pissed tonight, seeing my old mate Fred in the pub. Finished off a few tenants for old time's sake, and now back home for some cunt action. How are you, Shagger? The beard's looking good, too much love. Or, beard's looking good too, much love. I thought that was going in a Fred West direction there. Send my love to Fred. Yeah, things are fine, mate. Things are okay. Thank you very much for asking. I hope you're doing well, Bobby. Lovely to see you, as always. Nexus Rude Boy. Hi, leader. Happy 30th. Almost. No, 35 I'm turning. Not 30th, I wish. Can't think of what to ask, so I was wondering if you've been trolling any more Facebook groups lately. No, I've not really had the time. I do need to get back into it, because it brought me an unreasonable amount of enjoyment doing that. But no, nothing recently. Thank you very much for your resub, by the way, Nexus. Seth Trollins, woo! All right, have you seen this? Is it a fake? If you could ask David Icke 3 questions, what would they be and why? I don't know. Chinese zoo responds after suggestions its human-like waving Malayan sun bear is fake and a worker dressed in suit, rather. All right, we'll watch the video. Watch the video, just a second. I don't know if it's going to play. Is this going to work? It's loading. I don't know. I can't. I mean, that is
Well, Liz,
definitely.
I love going to the zoo as much as anybody, but you've got a great zoo story. I truly love this.
Okay, so this zoo in eastern China is now facing accusations that their bears aren't bears at all.
It's a real bear, just a saggy ass. All right.
They are humans. See, look at him. He looks very, very human. You're just like, yeah, that's a bloke. All he's going to do is grab a can, throw one
No,
back.
that's a bear.
Very convincing
Oh, look at the arse, though. Okay, it won't let me
face
pause
actions,
it.
though. But while
That's amazing. The arse on it, isn't it? Yeah, I can see what
the
people
bear
are saying.
is standing, you could believe that, yes, indeed, this is...
That's a bear. That's definitely a bear. That's a bear. I'm no... Oh, fuck off. I'm no expert, but I'm positive that's a bear. Yeah, you're right about the arse, though. That is a saggy arse for a bear. I don't think I've ever seen a bear in real life, but I've seen Grizzly Man loads of times. Their arses aren't that saggy. It's just malnourished. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just a very unhappy, hungry bear. Nanny Dog, thank you very much for 26 months. Cheers. What a tosser. Why are you all sending me links? I've got fucking 2 more links here. Stop sending me links. I'm always worried about them. Why did this twat come up after what you said last week? Is this Joe Pasquale? Yeah, yeah, we can do the fucking news. We can do the news, actually. Can't say I trust you on animals, Adam. What do you mean? I never claimed to be an animal expert. But that is a bear. Of course it's a bear. Joe Pasquale, impaled in freak moose antler incident in Skegness. r/not the onion. Fucking fantastic. No disrespect to Joe Pasquale. That popped up on, I think it was Facebook. This popped up on Facebook and I was fucking howling. He's fine. He had 7 stitches in his leg. But he said that he narrowly avoided death. Said that he may well have done. 7 stitches is no laughing matter. But Joe Pasquale is fine. That's a relief. Right. Alan Smith, more links. Always wanted to know the Armstrong's opinions on childbirth and crisps, religion, politics, and underwear. Well, now you can with the critically acclaimed 1 out of... They've released a book. Oh, I've got to order that, really, haven't I? It's so weird, this, because it's a brilliant show, and I don't even remember it being on TV. I didn't watch it at the time. It's a great, great show. I'm loving doing it. The Armstrong's A to Z Guide to Life. Yeah, I'll order this, and I don't want to steal Matthew's gimmick or anything of reading, but yeah, I'll get a copy of that when we're done. There's a Christmas special as well to look forward to. I'll keep an eye on it. Thank you, Alan. Alex Takeover, 41 months. Thank you very much, Alex Takeover. Appreciate it massively. You have missed the Haribo. Well, you've sort of missed the Haribo. The Haribo's here. I can fucking... There's nothing moving about this, by the way. I could suspend that there for absolutely years, and that's never coming off. It's quite nice, like a horse lick thing. You could just have a plate of that, and guests could, maybe as a little palate cleanser, pass around the Haribo plate and just all have a little bit of state of that. Cheers, Alex. Samster. Hey, Adam. I hope all is good. Yeah, all's fine, mate. I know you think it's pants, but I was on Only Connect last night, and it was such a fun experience. When you're getting on a game show, they won't have me. I tried out for that Netflix one. They fucking contacted me as well, cunts. Contacted me, did the audition. I thought I smashed it. No such luck. I'd love to go on one. I don't think Only Connect is pants. I'm just not smart enough for it. It is. How did you do? How did you get on? Are you allowed to say, or are you under an NDA? Sprinkle some DMT in it. What's DMT? Is this a drug? Are you talking about Class A drugs on my stream? How dare you? Today is not the day we learn Adam is into food play. Does nothing for me at all. Go on Naked Attraction. I would for the right money. Happily, but they don't pay people. We talked about this before, but you only get paid to go on Naked Attraction if you're not selected. You get like 75 quid or something if you're stuck in the the green room for the duration of the show. I imagine some of them, because they've had the odd celebrity on there. That what's her name? Lauren something. Lauren Harries, is it? The trans woman used to, or probably still is, antiques expert. Am I thinking of the right name? Is it Lauren Harries? She was on there. I bet she got paid. I can't. It's so difficult to eat this. Do you have to be naked in the green room? No, I don't think so. Yeah, no. You probably strip off inside the box, don't you? I would just be worried about the heating. I'd be pissed off if I got in there and it's like 8 degrees in that room. $1,000 and I'd do it. Mine's more than $1,000. I'd want... Cilla Black was not on Naked Attraction. I would want 15 grand to do Naked Attraction. But there's probably some wiggle room there as well, if you pardon the expression. Anyway, should we watch some television? I think we should watch some television. Shall we do that? That's a Laura hair down there. Yeah, all right, I'm going to roll the intro again. Oh, fuck off. Few more chats here. Hello, Adam Papoopy. That's good. Adam Papoopy. Adam farted. I didn't fart. I don't think I did. That's a silly name. Yeah. In 24 months, I could have got a job, had 2 kids, and maybe moved into my own place. But instead, I'm sat here sweating my tits off because my fan's broken. At least I have you for company. Love your holes. Dan Bot, you made the right choice. It's great to have you here. Thank you. Camazo, don't know. Oi, leader. Love you and the boys. Watching these streams has detrimentally impacted my American humour to be more British. No idea how to feel about it yet. Keep fucking that chicken, oos. Lot to digest there. You're welcome. You're on the right track, baby. So this is Holiday Showdown. I've never seen Holiday Showdown. I don't know if this is any good or not. Has anyone seen this before? What's the keep fucking the chicken thing about? No, it's shit. Oh dear. Well, I'll call the person who recommended this out. I can't remember the name. I'd have to get it up on my phone. This is courtesy, just so just so you don't blame me if it is shit, this was a recommendation from... Daniel W. 1002. Open brackets, call me Dan. This is from Dan. Close brackets. You hear, Dan? It's all on you, this. We can always call an audible. We'll see. I've got, you know what? Judging by the thumbnail, I think I've picked quite a fun one as well. I'm assuming that this is two British families. One, the poshos, have to go to Lands Cove holiday camp, which I've never heard of, but I'm assuming is like a Park Dean resort sort of thing. And the others, the working class family, have to go to the Lake District, which will be lovely, obviously. I think it sounds quite good. Where are you, Dan?
ITV Player brings you ITV2. Amazing telly.
Audio should be about right here. I did test it before I started. Nice. Good start. Fabeline! 9 months, baby time. Thank you very much, Fabeline. Cheers for your 9 months. Hiya, Dan.
District National Park. 885 square miles of mountains and lakes.
Beautiful.
It's the #1 holiday destination for British activity fanatics, like the Gage family from Essex.
Peace and quiet, not being in loads and loads of other people, surrounded by lots of crowds.
Fantastic. Is that Pudsey? I think I see Pudsey on the stage there. Fuck the Lake District. No disrespect to anyone who's there. It's too sticky. Got to stop eating this. I'd much rather have a week at Lands Cove holiday camp. Genuinely, not even taking the piss.
A traditional British.
It's not. It's a frog or
holiday
something.
camp
A
on
cabbage.
Devon's English Riviera. 4,000 happy campers go back each year, and it's much loved by the Moran family from Birmingham.
Yeah, 5 years running, twice a year, so we've been there 10 times in the last 5 years.
Lands Cove, there's only one way to put it, it's fun.
The Gages and the Morans are up for a challenge.
Hi.
They don't know each other, but they're convinced they can show the other family a great time on their favourite holiday.
Oh, so they all go together. Two families, one place. Gotcha.
Another notch on the belt. That felt good.
They're obsessed, really obsessed with competitions, aren't they?
I felt like James Bond.
Both look quite fun, to be honest, don't they? That looks great.
This is his holiday.
Like a little Hitler, isn't he?
You are joining the Gobby Gages in the Lake District for a full week of activity.
Oh no, oh no.
It's not worth an oh no, is it? Is he consoling her about the fact that she has to go to the Lake District? I'd pick the holiday camp because I think they're a laugh and good for a piss up. The Butlins thing has fallen apart. You know, I was going to go to Butlins with my dad and my brother. Unfortunately, can't make it work. So we're going to have to do it next week. I'm gutted. Speaking of holiday camps. Yeah, it's shit, isn't it? Alpine Escape. Ahoy! Wheel of Dharma. I don't know what Wheel of Dharma is. It's not spelled like Jeffrey. 34 months. Alpine, thank you very much. Cheers. Yeah. Dan's real job.
Please don't anyone say look down.
I think anyway.
Was it mountain?
Mountain?
Okay,
No doubt about it. Oh my god, I'm going too fast!
I didn't get banned, Alan. Technically, I'm already banned from the more communal areas because of the first time I went as an adult with my mate Luke Jegwin, and we had a ludicrous amount of alcohol, misbehaved. I think I've told this before, but it was Luke kept getting up on the stage, and they went. No, I didn't get naked. And they came over and went, "Listen, if you get up on the stage one more time, you're barred." I was like, "Come on, let's go and get a drink." We went over to the bar. I go to order the drinks, and then turn around and Luke is on the stage interrupting this 18-year-old's birthday thing. She's got like a big sash around her, and she's getting a dance with one of the Butlin staff, and she's just having a really great time. And then Luke's fucking got on stage with her, and he's dancing like a twat, and then we get turfed out of there. Unbelievable.
Two very
So that
different destinations.
But I've been back since, so I wouldn't be worried about going
I
again.
didn't look too pleased, actually.
Holiday Showdown.
It's not called to
You
shout.
don't listen to what I say earlier, and you
No,
do.
you don't need to shout.
Shades of wife swap, isn't it? He's not part of the Chegwin family. He's not related to Keith. Chegwin's not even his real name. We just call him Chegs. I think this looks alright.
The Morans live in Yardley in Birmingham.
Got Staffy.
Simon is a train driver and Carrie Ann is a nail artist. They have 2 sons, Joshua, who loves playing drums, he's 11, and Samuel, who's 8.
That can get really
Shit
annoying
drum.
if you have to live in it.
The Morans are obsessed with a particular British holiday camp.
Landscove's like a Butlins, but on a more personal level, because it's a lot smaller.
My man says the Talent, the Miss Land's Cove.
Who knows then?
That's right, yeah.
Miss Land's Cove is the camp's weekly beauty contest, and Carrie Ann is a regular contender.
And you usually find it's like the real supermodel ones that don't win because they take it too seriously, and it's not, it's just a laugh. But then I have to get myself psyched up because on stage I'm convinced I'm going to say something really stupid.
She
So
did say something stupid. And so she said, they said to her, what do you like? And she went, pool. And she went, I prefer American pool because the balls are bigger and I like big balls.
I like big balls. Oh, like testicles. Will, thank you so much. Cheers for the bits, mate. Hi, Adam. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, mate. My friends at work got me an Omos body pillow. I sent you a picture of it on Instagram because I know that's the type of stuff you like to see. Go on, then. I'm not showing this to camera because I've got a feeling this is going to be something else. Let's have a look. Will, that's you. Oh, it's fucking real as well. Look at that. Why is one leg all discoloured? It looks like he's pissed himself. I don't know if you can see the leg too well there. That's really good. That's a great present. That's a really sweet thing to get you. Thank you, Will Lum. So I've done it there. Thank you, Will. Whatever your name is, I can't remember. Fuck. Did that without thinking. Sorry. I'm really, really sorry, Will. Will FC. His surname is... You can't... Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry! Did it without thinking, I promise. Whoops.
Mark and Gaynor Gage live near Chelmsford in rural Essex.
Lovely pillow.
Drop of golden sun. Me and
Happy birthday.
They have 2 teenagers, Sam, who's 16, and Amy, who's 14. Mark's a manager at a dairy, and he leads the way on holiday. He takes the family on activity breaks, and they love the Lake District.
This is Pavey Ark.
I want to stand on top of there.
You will be. You will be.
Good.
Just don't jump.
Top of the list, worst
distasteful.
holiday would be British holiday camp. Because they can be quite miserable places at the best of times.
If the other phone don't like
Fantastic.
it, I just think tough.
yeah.
Absolutely tough. Because you've got yourself into this and you'll do what we want you to do.
Although they're different families, they have one important thing in common, a very competitive dad. There may be trouble ahead.
You are very competitive, aren't you?
Yeah.
In sports, even when you're playing a ball game, it's got to win.
And it always does.
I never lose. I'm cheated out of mine.
Good.
Oh, yeah. Just you've been
Some
jumped
drama
on.
coming here.
Absolutely. I'll never lose.
The Morans are in control for the first week at Lands Cove,
Amanda.
and the Gages must take part in all aspects of the holiday.
Who's she then?
Including the
Simon
beauty
is
pageant, I
relishing the
assume.
prospect.
You and your family will make all decisions. The other family must follow your instructions and accompany your family at all times. You have all their money,
Excellent.
and they've got to follow your instructions completely. And you distribute the money to them at your discretion. How mad is that?
Going on holiday with your parents again, isn't it? We're definitely going to get them to do the talent competition.
And Paul.
Definitely the pool competition as well.
The main thing is your worst nightmare is just being with the wrong company. I think you can go on probably your worst holiday, but if you're with the right people, you can still have a good time.
He's completely right in saying that. I still don't like him. He is right. Like, a shit holiday can be made good by good company, and a really great holiday can be made bad if you got bad company. Just don't like him. Class wars, come on.
It's departure day, and the Morans are sending the Gage family a very important text, telling them where they're going.
This is the wrong company, by the way, according to the narrative of this particular programme. Watch their faces drop. Lands Cove. Yeah.
I bet they're thinking, oh my God, we're going to...
They might be unpacking now.
Do we have to go hidey-hi, campers? Right, I haven't packed my red coat. Go and get it upstairs.
When you hear the air attack warning...
For both families, it's a 6-hour drive down a crowded motorway.
There's got to be holiday camps closer. That's a long way to be going, isn't it? Two Tribes, by the way. Great song.
Think of all the things that
Oh, when two tribes go to war. Yeah.
right now, and this isn't one of them.
23 miles to Brixton, boys. What does that
Gemza, thank you. Finished work early, now able to turn in to some good old cunt. Lovely to have you here, Gemza. Thank you very much for being here.
Lands Cove is perched
beautiful.
above the Berry Head Cliffs, near Brixham in South Devon. 1,100
Beautiful.
guests stay on the camp in the peak summer season. And a 6-berth caravan will set you back £500 per week. The camp's mix of competitions and entertainment keeps families like the Morans coming back for more.
Kids love that shit. They're not there for themselves. I'm sure she loves the beauty pageant and winning that from time to time. But they're there for the kids, aren't they? Kids are much going to prefer a little fucking dance competition and a go in the arcades than climbing a big hill.
And just to make the Gage family feel specially welcome, it's raining.
So, you're the family director, Sunny Lands Cove.
Hey, you alright?
Pleased to meet you.
Mark?
Pleased to meet you.
Alright.
So, what do you think?
Well,
Looks good. Not if you see a lot of
if I'm feeling a bit like suicidal, there's the cliff.
That's his second suicide joke. Bit worried about him.
We were very disappointed because we really did think we was going to be on a plane.
Fuck off! You're going to the Lake District! He's got nothing there. No.
Look at it, it's British holiday camp.
They strike me as the kind of people who would rather sit and watch people joining in and making fools of themselves than participate.
Spot on.
You're totally different to how we imagined you.
So are you? Yeah.
First impressions when we first saw them was completely different to after we met them and spoke to them. And we probably had preconceived ideas when we saw them. And I think Simon even sort of said that himself, didn't he? Because of his hair and his tattoos and appearance, and straight away you pick up on that.
Oh,
Well,
cigarette machine
the
there.
accent as well. It's probably out of all the accents, the ones that do great on us most.
Shouldn't be saying that on telly, should he? Oh. Have we got a favourite family yet? I think I do.
We're the sort of family that we have to join in. We can't just sit and watch.
Did I? Yeah, I did for a cigarette machine. It's just nice seeing one. I don't even agree with them. I've never used one or anything. Do you still have them in America? If you go to a bar there, because I'm sure I saw one when I was in Florida when we were in the bar by the complex thing that we were staying at in Florida. What culture? I'm sure there were cigarette machines there. No, not around there. Can't smoke in bars. No, you've not been able to here for like 15 odd years. I think it was 2007 the smoking ban. But quite a few pubs. I don't know if it's legal, but they still sell cigarettes behind the counter. If you fancy going on your hollybobs, you sent me a link to Park Holidays, as if I don't check it on a weekly basis. Some of these are fucking... Oh, look at this. There you go, Lands Cove. You can get crazy deals on these. If you go off-peak, you can stay in one of these caravans for like 60, 70 quid. And you'll have a good time. Get pissed up. Go for a nice walk along the seaside in the pissing down rain.
To the people.
Looks really
We've got to
nice
join in.
on the
If we
website.
don't win, that's fine. If we do win, that's great as well. But, you know, we don't mind if we don't win.
Coming up, the family who prefer not to join in decide to give it a go.
Is there nothing that's quite forgiving if you've got a really bad voice?
with a vengeance.
Fucking hell. That's the thing, you don't have to stay at the resort all the time. The one exception to that, I guess if you're driving, it's alright. But when we went to Butlins Bognor, there's nothing in Bognor Regis. Apologies if anyone's from Bognor Regis, but it really is a proper fucking shithole. There's that lyric in there that I've mentioned about 50,000 times. The seaside town they forgot to close down. That's Bognor Regis. Is that the Smiths or just Morrissey? I've got to stop eating this fucking Haribo. I'm moving this away from
morning at Landscove Holiday Village. And it's raining again. The Morans have a full day of competitions planned. First, it's dad against dad in the pool.
Pool in the rain's quite nice. Not this pool. Swimming pool in the rain.
Do you think you'll be out in the first round?
Oh, definitely. Definitely, I can guarantee that. And that's not trying to be out, it's just... I just can't seem to get the ball in the hole.
I've played him this morning and it was
I'm alright at pool. I'm not great. I'll have a game or two from time to time. There's a pool table at What Culture. I was somewhere middle, maybe a bit further down the middle of the table. Oh, fucked it. I'm really bad at braking.
Simon wins the pool contest and a return trip later in the year for a grand final.
That's a fucking brilliant prize. What do they say? It was 500-600 quid to stay there for a week. He's just won a return trip for winning a game of pool or a few games of pool. That's a really fucking good... Normally you win like 15 quid's worth of drinks vouchers. Who's the daddy indeed? That's all right, isn't it?
obviously no point in it if you're not going to win. So another notch on the belt. That felt good.
A win for the competitive dads is a win for the family. So for the Gages, the pressure quickly switches to Amy to persuade her to take part in the teenage singing contest.
Officer, no. Please.
Come on.
No. We're entering into this as a mum and daughter thing. We've got to do it together. Equal. A bonding experience. Yeah, but what are they going to see? They're going to see somebody getting up there who's got a nice voice, singing to a song.
Amy's only performed on stage once before.
I'd be
At the
terrified
age of
doing it
5,
at that
she was a
age.
reluctant Winnie the Pooh. But she's a good sport, and family unity comes first. Just.
I suppose everyone gets nervous before they've got to get up on stage and do something. I mean, it's like bad enough everyone's
Character
saying,
building, isn't it?
"Oh, come on, get up" and everything, but you can't get up there if everyone's saying that, can you? I think tonight it's going to be even harder because there's going to be so many people. I just hope they don't laugh.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. I'm sure she'll be great. It's a bit different, isn't it? Doing it in front of a 300 odd people that you're never going to see again, because I don't think they're going to go back to the Lands Cove holiday camp, and doing it for ITV. We might laugh. That's a good point, Dan. I'm not going to laugh.
There's 2 hours to
unless
go
she's
before the
very
night's
bad.
entertainment. And for the entertainers in the Gage caravan, stage fright is setting in. The Gages have been to a holiday camp once before, for one night only 10 years ago, and they never performed on stage, unlike the Morans.
She was practicing. Could hear her next door practicing.
Well, I was in the shed, did you hear me?
Getting it off to, perfection.
I'm still trying to remember the words, don't know about practicing.
It's karaoke, isn't it? You don't need to remember the words.
The entertainment is underway, and the Morans are getting into the Lands Cove spirit. But the Gages don't seem to be feeling the same way. The moment has come.
Here we
for
go.
Amy to sing.
Right then, there you go, there's your mic.
Very poor, actually. Really, really embarrassing. You can't really hear her, can you? Because she's no, that's not you can't hear her because they're playing the vocals on top. I don't think that's. I think that's the real song that she sort. You can just sort of. Of course, she's fine. I'm not gonna laugh. It is a great song. Yeah, she's alright. She's decent. Round of applause. She was terrified.
Now it's the adults' turn. And their performances make Amy's look even better.
The minute you walked in the door, I could see you were a man of distinction.
She's having fun. Instantly think of Barry from EastEnders there. Instantly.
But what an absolute star she really, really is. And
It's result time.
So Lanscove, please join me.
Go on, I hope the little girl wins.
To collect her certificate. Let's make some noise for Amy, everybody.
Oh,
Amy's
fucking
amazed
yes.
everyone, including herself, and won the teenage singing contest.
What the fuck is that mascot meant to be? Is it a gecko or something? She'll remember that for years to come. Fuck standing on top of a big hill. Is it a frog? That's not a fucking frog. That's not a frog.
Very, very, very nervous, but
It's got spiky head.
I'm glad I've done it, so I can walk away and say, oh, I did that. So, and I got
Good for
praise,
her.
so.
That's nice. Adam is so shit with animals. Well, you're all undecided.
Neither family wins the adult show, but for the Gages, it's...
Sorry, NGT. Oh, it's hair, Adam, for fuck's sake. What frog has hair? So what is it? You tell us, NGT. Full of shit. It's not... Oh, one of those fucking hairy frogs that you see all over the shop. What the fuck are you on about? Don't have a go at me for not knowing animals when you're talking about a fucking frog with a mullet, cunt.
Game on.
Unbelievable.
Really obsessed with competitions, aren't they?
Yeah, I think
They're all right.
they're quite into this.
You might
this
go
sort
on
of thing,
holiday and
yeah.
you might enter perhaps one or two. You might be coerced into entering one or two things by the entertainment team. But to literally enter every single thing that's going...
Everyone's a bit much.
Yeah.
But if you're winning free
It's
holidays,
sad, really.
fair fucks.
Day 3. Simon treats both families to a day out at Paynton Zoo.
Nice.
Who else?
But Simon's control of the bud...
You ready, NGT? Ready to see some animals? You're going to identify these ones as well?
Bothering Mark.
Thank you, Simon. I thought it was going to be like...
What's that then? That's a shit zoo, isn't it? What's that? Dog? It's not a dog. It's got shaved legs. Or what a bird leg's called. It's just a bird, isn't it? It's a bird. It's not a bear. Arse is nowhere near saggy enough.
Queen's Guard helmets with legs, isn't it?
Yeah, Mark's broken the law this morning. They'd got no food, and so decided to go and get some money. I don't know where they got the money from, but they got some money and went and purchased themselves something. That's a direct flouting of the rules. So I said to him today.
They're on rations. He's pissed off because they were hungry and they went and had a fucking jacket potato or something.
You know, I'll give him a bit of latitude on that one, but it's not to happen again. If they want anything, they've got to come and get us.
Cool, what was he doing there?
Yeah, them's the rules.
He hit the door, didn't he, to go in?
Monkey, gorilla, right? Hey Adam, hope you're doing well. Thank you very much, mate. You too. I know it's pretty rare you do gaming stuff on here, but have you considered trying that and Stream Arcade? It's on Xbox/PC, and it's a streaming service that allows you to play loads of retro games from all sorts of systems. Type of thing that might be quite fun to try on stream. I've not even heard of it. And Stream Arcade. No, I've not even heard of it, mate. I'll have a look. I do want to do some games. I wanted to do a Binding of Isaac stream because I can't stop fucking playing it. I've been playing it loads. Gorillas are not monkeys. Well, I corrected myself, didn't I? I said monkey and then I went gorilla. Gorillas are monkeys. How are gorillas not monkeys? Gorillas don't have tails, so aren't monkeys. So what is it, a primate? It's a primate, yeah? It's an ape. Yeah, Andrew was telling me about Enter the Gungeon as well. Yeah, I need to give that a go. I love Binding of Isaac, though. It's really, really addictive. It's very fun.
Confrontation has been brewing all day, and it boils over at bingo night.
5 and 8, 58.
Obviously.
Simon holds the cash to buy the evening drinks, so Mark has come up with a cunning plan, which predictably involves the dads going head-to-head again.
Look, Simon, I've been a bit off with the way you can manipulate and control the drinks, so we'll make it a bit interesting tonight. Arm wrestle for the drinks.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll arm wrestle. If you win, you be in charge of what we drink and when we drink then, all right?
All right.
But if I win, similar.
Come on, working class. Come on, working class. Oh, shit. This isn't good. Come on!
Grown men are resorting to arm wrestling to win control of £40 worth of drinks.
Come on! No, he's fucked. He's done.
Now Mark has control of the evening's drinks budget. He can plot his revenge.
I've got a brandy and lemonade, which I like drinking.
Did he have to drink what Matey said he had to drink before? It's a bit of a weird setup. This feels a bit unnecessary to be part of the show, but
Got a
sure.
vodka and coke. Simon's got a lemonade, and Carrie Ann, I'm getting her a cup of tea. So I
Cretin.
just want them just to feel a little bit of what we felt all week, really. Just, you know.
He's punishing them with shite drinks now. Oh, that's shit. Loopy Leo was thinking that Shaggy from Scooby-Doo has fallen on hard times, but to be fair to him, he has won a free holiday. Did lose an arm wrestle, though. Where's Scooby when you need him? Was Scooby good at arm wrestling? Loopy, thank you very much. Cheers.
Somebody else having a bit of control. They might just check them a little bit for the rest of the week, so that they can realise we could do this next week. Perhaps we'll have a bit more money flowing over the next couple of days.
Distinct slap in the face, rubbing our nose in his small victory.
He is like Shaggy, isn't he?
What he fails to realise is tomorrow...
People were saying Justin Lee Collins is way more Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
And when he's drinking his water from the bog tap tomorrow, then we'll see who's smiling.
Another night, another talent contest. Mark's masculinity will be fully tested in one of Simon's favourite competitions, Miss Alternative Landscove.
Miss Alternative.
Simon's giving it
What a
everything
fucking
he's got,
song, by the way.
but one...
Is that a child? What the fuck is going on here? That's... what the... I know this has got to be 15, 20 years old now, but even...
Again, Mark pulls out all the
fuck?
stops.
Yeah, that's a little boy. What the... Is that what you mean by alternative? Mark's won the Mr. Pedo Landscove Holiday Camp trophy this year. What the fuck is this? They're loving it. Right, I've seen enough of that.
Family, isn't he, really?
I'm just going to go down there and see if Lyndon can still speak.
I predict any damage to Lyndon. Permanently, that is.
First of all, do you think it was Simon? Or do you think it was Mark?
Mark's done it. Is that a free holiday? Does he get to come back?
Enjoy it too much. He nicked all your moves. Did want to win.
But yeah, I had a bit of fun with it as well, and I won.
We sure did. Fair and square.
Yeah, what a win.
Go on, Si.
Day 4, football. Simon coaches a junior team at home, but he's not scoring goals today. And Mark gets a chance to score a point by dressing up in last night's winning costume. And on a karting trip,
That looks
Dixon
fun.
wins the race.
How many times on Latvia?
The Gages are almost beginning to enjoy themselves.
We don't hate this holiday, but then again we don't love it. It's funny, it's different. Isn't it?
I don't like having to do all the stuff that they want me to do. I'd rather just do my own thing. Like, just get up one morning and just walk to the town and...
Yeah, but...
And not get a lap dance from my dad, you know,
if
just
we
the normal
went on
stuff.
this type of holiday and we didn't do any competitions, it would be such a boring holiday.
Mark's win as Miss Alternative Landscove has taken the competition to a new level. And thoughts are on the night ahead. Will the Morans put one over on the gauges or suffer another shock defeat?
I feel like the Lake District's going to be boring in comparison to all this fun stuff.
The men have retired to the bar. Again. And Gaynor and Carrie-Anne are preparing to go head-to-head in the climax to the...
This'll hurt her. If middle-class woman beats working-class woman... Apologies for not ever learning the names on these. I think that'll sting quite a bit.
Week's events. The Miss Lanscove competition.
I just don't know what to do with myself. Don't know just what.
Earlier on this morning, I was confident that Gaynor wouldn't win. That I might, or
this
that,
is serious business.
Anyone else who enters might. But when she said what she was wearing and she's got to do her hair and things like that, I thought, oh, she's going to put a bit of effort into this, rather than just like getting up on stage because she feels she has to. She's going to make sure if she gets up on stage, she's got a good chance of winning.
This is serious shit. Anyone could win it though. It's not just those two. So this could all kick off here.
Carrie-Anne enters the contest every year. It's the blue ribboned event at the camp, and she's won it once already.
Do Peter eat your heart out. Safe way out.
Oh, it is time for Miss Lanscove, everybody. Oh, yes, it is. All I'm going to do is invite our ladies onto the stage and have a brief
She's got it.
conversation with them. What are your hobbies? What do you enjoy doing?
Now the gloves are off, and our two competitive dads have taken a back seat to two competitive mums.
What are your hobbies, Kerry?
I like going to the gym and also to the pool.
What are your
Fascinating stuff, this.
hobbies, Lisa?
She's won.
Play darts, go shopping and go to the pub.
Hello, Carrie-Anne.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
You enjoying your holiday?
Yes.
Yep. Now, I'm going to ask
One-word answers. Needs to show a bit more personality, I reckon.
you the same question as I asked everybody else. What are your hobbies, Carrie-Anne?
I like running and playing pool and going bowling.
So you like a little bit of sporty stuff, do you?
Yeah.
You're a nail technician. If you could change it and do anything at all, what would it be?
I'd probably like to be a stripper because I get paid thousands of pounds for taking the clothes off, and I do it every time I get in the bath.
She's got my vote. So, I mean, this is a room full of children. I love the way she said it without a smile on her face as well. Right in front of her fucking kids.
That's a fair enough answer. How many people do you have in your bathroom when you have a bath, though?
Depends on feeling, really.
Okay, fair enough.
She's won it, hasn't
What's
she?
your most treasured possession, Gaynor?
Gaynor's got to be dirtier than that, which is the one cheer. Some bloke who definitely wasn't her partner. Whee!
Probably my memories.
Your memories, or nice memories of what sort of things are they? Like your family life and things like that?
Family memories and family photographs.
Shite promo
Gaynor's
there.
got through in style, and Carrie-Anne knows it.
I always go for like the funny angle because I feel safer doing that, whereas she went with the kind of like
X Factor, almost sob story angle. Hi Adam, I'm not sure if related, but after you doxed me, I started getting tons of lemons thrown at my window. Kat Slater for Women's Rumble winner 2024. Amount to do with me, mate. Check on Boneless Pizza. Sorry, Will. Surname.
housewifey family angle, and that's always a winner. So she looks really good as well. So if I don't win, I just hope she doesn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lanscove for this week is Gaynor.
Oh my god. It's gonna fucking kick off. She's not
Tactical
happy.
triumph for the Gauges.
Oh, she's pissed.
Holiday camp and living
Yes,
well.
zoom
And
in
now
there.
it's return week for the grand final. And the Morans will be there.
Oh, she's fucking livid.
Just hold that for me for a sec. Smile for the camera.
The shitty MIDI version of
I knew
Isn't
as
She
soon as
Lovely in the
started talking,
background.
she would win. Just knew it.
I think Carrie Ann's face was a bit shocked when they called my name. I looked at her face, it looked a bit like thunder.
She's got blonde hair as well. You know, everyone likes blonde hair, don't they? So I'm not bothered. I said I'd kick her.
I'm not bothered. Is the easiest way to convey the message that you're very much
Everyone
bothered.
likes blonde hair, don't they? So I'm not bothered. I said I'd kick her next week. Well, when I know what it is.
She's about to be told exactly what it is. They're saying goodbye to Landskov on, at last, a beautiful day. And on top of it all, Mark is about
Evening,
to take
Phil, mate. How
control.
you doing?
You are joining the Gobby Gauges in the Lake District for a full week of activity.
Oh no.
That'll be nice. It will be nice.
Amy,
Jumping out of a plane. Gonna get scared while
Amy, daily we're going to be sort of just going bit by bit.
It's Carrie Ann's worst nightmare. She's scared of heights and hates water.
Bottom line is, if it's a worst case scenario, we'll get through it together.
Will the Morans do any better in the second week?
That's a bit fucking much, isn't it? Crying because you're going to the Lake District is... Come on. It is a good show. It is a good show, Dan. You've really come through here, mate. Big thank you to Dan in the chat. Good lad.
Might not be as bad as you think it's going to be. It might not be.
Good boy. Good boy.
Coming up, Carrie Ann faces her fears,
Oh, I don't know how to do this.
and Mark has had enough.
Don't listen to what I say earlier. And you
No, you don't need to shout.
It's those two falling out as well. It's not the families. You hate heights too, Adam. Bet you wouldn't jump out of a plane. I don't like heights, but I have jumped out of a plane. You will see me jump out of a plane. I could climb a mountain. It's not real heights, is it? It's not. I don't get you. It's high up and everything. It's different. You're not falling. Well, hopefully.
After an exhausting 7-hour journey from Devon, the Gauges and the Morans are about to meet up at a secluded Lakeland cottage for their second week's holiday.
Oh, it's Oasis, isn't it?
They'll be living together at Birch House in the hamlet of Little Langdale. It can cost up to £1,400 a week
Great
in
song.
peak season. But if they're hoping for relief from the relentless
Whatever.
competition of the holiday park, they're very much mistaken.
Last week we had a week where we all sort of had their own living space, and it's very difficult just come to terms with living with your own family as you grow up.
Yeah.
And we know it's going to be very difficult this week because we all got a little bit of difference in habits and things we might do. So to try and just
Then I
make it a
pick your
bit
nose.
sort of run as smooth as we can. Gaynor's going to just go through.
I just spotted his t-shirt. He has got a fantastic array of clothing, hasn't he? The daddy t-shirt and now they're well hung. That's a wardrobe.
Some
I'll do my school teacher bit now.
Birch House rules, yeah? Birch House rules.
No jumping on the furniture.
Yeah, Samuel.
No shoes on the furniture.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't do that anywhere.
Keep all your own possessions in your own rooms.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just going to be a nightmare. And most importantly, respect each other's privacy.
I don't think I can hide it. I hate it. Don't like it. Don't want to be this remote. I don't like this sort of remoteness. Not happy that I'm sharing a house with them.
Talking like he's in the middle of the fucking Sahara or something. He's probably like 5 miles away from a W.H. Smith. It's only the Lake District.
They didn't look too pleased, actually.
Mixed emotions.
I really thought they were going to, you know, because of the area, I thought who could sort of fault it. But I think they was a bit concerned when they realised we was all going to be sharing the one cottage.
We're kind of with them 24/7 now, and we've got to abide by their rules. And we're going to be with them for a lot longer.
So their rules are going to follow through to the accommodation as well, whereas ours didn't.
That's right.
They couldn't, you know, care less about our rules once their door was closed.
So I'm not happy about that.
Lovely cottage.
The Morans.
Morans, yeah. Simon.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that'd be quite good. We've had a tiring day, so people were already on tenterhooks a little bit. So I hope people are all going to agree to have a fairly early night tonight because they're going to need it tomorrow.
It is stunning, isn't it?
The first morning. There's nothing to disturb the peace of the peaks, except for two families back on the competitor.
I've only ever climbed one mountain, and it's hardly a mountain. It took fucking ages, and I hated it. We went to the Isle of Arran when we were in middle school. Year 8 it would have been. And I remember, because I was miserable about climbing this fucking mountain. It's not really my thing. And the teachers went, listen, there is a gift shop at the top of the mountain. I think it was just called Mount Arran, if memory serves. It's been a long time. And I was so fucking buzzing because I brought one bottle of water and I was like, okay, this is fine. We'll get to the top. I'll have a can of Dr. Pepper, 50 pence worth of tuck shop sweets. Got there. There was just like a rock with a compass embedded in it. I was livid. I was so fucking gutted. So never again.
Beat.
Joshua, where's Joshua?
You haven't climbed Mount Everest, and
Samuel, come on now.
Got to. We're walking here. He's walking up there.
It's not a beauty contest, but it is a competition of a different kind. As a brisk warm-up, Mark Gage has decided that they make a 2,500-foot ascent of the Langdale Pikes.
My wife and my kids and myself were really excited, you know. It's something they've been looking forward to for a long time. It's going to be the start of a good week and lovely weather to start the day with as well.
This is so alien to me. I'm not used to being stuck out in the countryside. I've never worn big boots like this with a rucksack on my back, and I've never faced the prospect of walking up, well, it looks like a mountain range to me.
Fucking hell.
They're going to struggle, but I think that once they
Say what you
start
see.
feeling, you know, they get up there and they see the scenery, I hope they're going to, you know, enjoy it and appreciate it, and it may change their views about this type of, you know, holiday.
Need some water?
Yeah. She's heavy. She's got the rod in it. Look at that view. Yeah, the rod.
After 4 hours of walking, the last part is proving a tough test for Carrie Ann's fear of heights.
Oh. Oh, I don't think I can do this.
Yeah, just conserve your energy, mate, till you get to the top. Yeah, you say that there.
It's a rock climbing.
Yeah, Samuel, I'll have that off you, because you.
Please don't anyone say look down, because my natural instinct will be to look down.
Yeah, concentrate on this case.
Oh.
It's not that bad, is it? Come on.
This bit, is it that bit, Mark? Is it this bit, Mark?
Getting down is worse, isn't it, though? You know, like, when you're wherever, you're walking through the woods or something, which I do often, and you've got to go down a slippy surface, or even just down quite a steep hill. That's fucking terrifying. When you have to do that little run, you know, like that. That's horrible. I'd rather climb it than go down it.
Out to the right. Alright. Well, don't use your knees, because if your knees slide, you're going to hurt your knee.
Who needs some help, Dad? Where now? Oh. Oh, I thought we were just going to fall off the edge at the top.
Right, we're coming up there. Lily, double track now. Go, double track now.
Well done, everyone.
Well done. Well done.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. Oh, we're telling my grandkids something. We're the Rocky Mountain Rangers.
We're the Rocky Mountain Rangers.
We can face all kind of dangers.
We can face all kind of dangers.
We don't know.
The Moran's excitement at reaching the top has spoilt Mark's moment of peace. It'll
pissed off because the kids are happy that they've achieved something big. What? As if that what a fucking dickhead. What an absolute cretin. What the fuck? Kids are chuffed with it. He's livid because they're having a good time.
Spark off a chain of events that would lead to a rift within a family rather than between them.
We've walked up here and, you know, our children are like, oh, wow, it's fantastic. But that's it then. Once I've looked at it once, it's like, oh, yeah, cool.
That's it.
And, you know,
Josh has come to the board now, can we go?
Yeah, and they're up here and they're like, can we go now, can we go now? You know, they're not interested now they're here. They've seen it.
I expected a bit of whining and whinging from people at the beginning, but I think as people got more out of breath as well, it sort of calmed that down. And we've had a little bit of excitement at the top. There's been, you know, quite a lot of noise when you really want just a bit of peace and quiet. But it's gone all right now and it's calmed down. Everyone's probably sort of just found a bit of peace up here.
The songs, the choices of songs are really fucking fantastic. Such a recognisable open there. Touring Breaks, Painkiller, fucking great song. Willa Phil, thank you so much for 38 months.
Spot for an evening meal, and the location Mark has chosen to drop the bombshell
Cheers, mate.
about what awaits the Morans in the morning.
Right, I'm gonna do this now because this is where I'll get a little bit of order.
Uh-oh.
It's not as early. I suppose it is really because it's 9:30 tomorrow morning.
So we've got to be up.
No, we've got to be down the road, not far from here. And make sure you got your swimming trunks with you.
I haven't got any
And a
swimming
towel.
trunks, damn, I can't do it.
So we're swimming?
Oh, well, you go skinny dipping. Because we're doing two things tomorrow. And the first thing we're going to do in the morning is water skiing.
You love that joke.
Yes!
Oh my God.
That's great fun.
We've only got a little bikini that does up at the side.
No, they'll supply us with...
Swimming form.
They'll supply us with
Wetsuits.
wetsuits, yeah.
With the water skiing tomorrow, I'm really excited but really scared at the same time because I've never done water skiing before and I know we wouldn't come here and do water skiing, we'd just watch other people do it. But yeah, I'm certainly going to give it a go and try not to be too
I've never done it. I'd love to give it a go.
Because Gainer's already said, oh,
I've been on a
I've
jet
done
ski
water
before.
skiing before. So I've got to keep up.
But they're talking about
It's been an exhausting
getting
day
pulled
for
along on
both
skis,
families,
right?
especially Samuel.
We've tackled I suppose you could.
That kid on the right. They've lost one. JD Henry, thank you so much, mate. Hey Adam, your work doing wrestling videos inspired me to work in the business. I've been a ring announcer / authority figure for 6 years now. Thanks for being an inspiration. Bless you, mate. Thank you so much. That's really kind. Best of luck with everything that you're doing, my friend. Thank you for the kind words. And a first time chat as well. Great to have you here. Welcome. Everybody make JB Henry the Roman numerals. The 14th. Feel very welcome.
Because it's a mountain. Was it a mountain?
Mountain.
Okay,
There's no doubt about it.
We've gone up a mountain and took us all day really. When we started out about 9:30, finished about 4 o'clock. It was a first and it was an achievement. And as much as when we got to the top, I was pleased we got there. I can't say really that I enjoyed it that much.
Samuel's behaviour on top of the mountain has upset the gauges. It's led to tension between Mark and Gaynor.
You did spoil it.
This is going to be really good. I thought the argument came at the end when they were like sat down together like they do on the, what's that, a wife swap that we watched. Nope. She went, he did spoil it.
I wasn't saying that he didn't. I know that he did. You know, I was there as well. I could hear it the same as anybody else. But that's him, and he's not going to suddenly start behaving himself.
Can I just say something? You tell me not to say it, and then you sit here and you say it.
No, because it's obvious, isn't it, that what you're feeling.
Yeah, but if you're not going to say it, then don't say it. You don't tell me not to say it and then say it, and it's all right for you.
Don't shout.
I was proud of all 4 of us. I was pleased
Love
for all 4
that.
of us because it's not something we've done before. We all did it, got to the top, and we all got down again.
Why tell me not to tell them, and then you sit there and you make me look at a...
Don't shout. Stop shouting.
She's fucking done him there, hasn't she? I feel for the fucking kids having to sit there and listen to that. Miserable. That's horrible. And then it goes on the telly for all your fucking mates to see. Look at my mum and dad.
To shout.
It's me, I'll shout and I'm wrong.
It's not called
You
to
don't
shout.
listen to what I say earlier and you
No,
do.
you don't need to shout.
Awkward.
Day 2.
Inexcusable in
Back
front of
at
the
Lake
kids, that.
Windermere, the Morans feel like fish out of water. But right now, they're on their own.
I had a few beers last night, and
I just want to say, by the way, this Haribo is fucking fantastic. I'm not going to hear a bad word. As soon as it's cooled down, I never let it get to this point, right? All of the flavours have combined. And now you can pull bits off. It's not that sticky anymore. It's still quite sticky, but it's not as sticky. It's just brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I said I wasn't eating it, but I've not had dinner yet. Imagine if it was Tangfastic. Well, there's only one way to find out. It's really good. It's a really delicious treat. So I'd thoroughly recommend that. So, what's the hair do, Adam? What do you mean? It's just hair. What do you mean? Yeah, I'd really give that a go if you fancy it. It's just great.
Exactly know what was said, but it led to him and going having a few words. And
1 minute 40 seconds, James.
I don't know how they are at the moment, but they're not with us because they've had a few words and they're trying to sort themselves out at the moment.
Nevertheless, the Morans are determined to prove that they're up for anything, however long it takes.
I think the problem lies really in that the activities we're doing are so far removed from what we used to that Mark isn't getting out of it what he wanted to. And it's perhaps not living the experience
That's really impressive.
we originally have hoped to, largely because we're really not sure.
You've got to have like really good upper body strength, right, to be able to do that. That's really impressive that she's just picked it up so quick.
What they want
Yeah, my
of
balls
us.
are fine.
This is our experience.
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
Well.
Tingling a bit. Mascot, thank you so much for 31 months. Cheers, mate. Good on her. I'd never be able to do that.
But it's like anything. Things look easy when you're watching them, but actually doing it's a different thing. That was amazing. It really was. First time I up because my skis were too far apart, water was coming to my face, and it kind of put me off balance. The second time I kept my skis together as I was instructed to, and got up, and I just thought, I felt like James Bond. I'm skiing along, I'm James Bond, I'm about to rescue the damsel in distress. It's amazing. I
quite like him. I think they're all a bit nuts, but Wilberforce, Remy the Rat would batter Stuart Little. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Stuart Little's a mouse though, right? Rats are bigger. It's difficult to get a real scope on size. But yeah, I think I probably agree.
The gauges finally turn up, and peace is temporarily restored.
Temporarily, nice.
It just sort of comes to head really sort of late last night, early this morning.
Just needed a bit of time out, just to be able to
space, yeah.
clear the air a bit, and without other people being there in earshot.
Does look great fun. He's good as well, isn't he? He's done it
And
before.
probably more so my ideal holiday than the rest of my family. So I'm putting a lot of emphasis on having the best time I can. And it's very difficult when you do get vibes and feelings from people in general that maybe it's not their cup of tea. Your ideal holiday is to go on holiday and every day to be as best it can be. But no, that can't happen. You know, nobody could say they go on holiday and every day went as according to plan.
Yeah.
So you just got to make sure that you don't allow it to spoil any more of the time.
The incidents led both families to take stock.
We felt quite guilty this morning when we'd heard what had gone on. I think we felt that our family were the catalyst to you guys falling out. And we were quite upset this morning that, you know, we didn't want to be... Our family's been driving a wedge through you guys. I did want to apologise for that. If in any way we've caused you any undue concern or problems.
The last thing we
That's quite a nice thing to suggest. It just wasn't. It wasn't his or his family's fault at all, was it? It's a nice thing to say, but it's their loveless marriage which is the problem, obviously.
to make anybody feel uncomfortable. That it wasn't. It was things we had to sort out between ourselves.
And it was just, that was the spark
wasn't
of
the
it.
main thing.
That was the spark of it. I didn't want to say, oh, could you ask them if they can keep quiet and maybe give me 10, 15 minutes, because you feel awkward saying it. But maybe in hindsight, that's probably would have been
I'd much
the best.
rather be honest
Then we
with you,
wouldn't have
Mark.
done.
I'd much rather be honest with me. I mean, the bottom line is, I'd rather you come up to me and say, Moran, I think you're a than bottle it up. And I'd rather you be honest with me.
Okay. All right. We'll have a rest of the week. Good.
Okay.
That was quite a long hug. That went on a bit, didn't it? Good lad. That'll help things along.
Did a little peck. Only did a little peck.
Face.
Did a little peck.
She's right there as well. What's he fucking playing at? What's that about? Did I hear what he said?
Only did a little peck.
Yeah, there's a bit of a smooch going on there.
Just a little peck. Yeah, there's a bit of a smooch going on there. No big deal. Never mind.
Coming up, it's crunch time for Carrie Ann, and Simon loses his cool.
What's going on? Not anything to do with that place.
Oh, shit. It was going well for the working class family. Everyone likes blondes, exactly, Satan.
Day 3, week 2. The air's been cleared for now.
Another great
The
song,
two families
obviously.
are off on another of Mark Gage's nice long walks, and they'll not forget it in a hurry.
Like a little Hitler, isn't he?
I think Mark, in all honesty, is loving this experience. This is his holiday. I called him Little Captain today because he's kind of fun. He's like, yes, come on, we'll go for a walk. Come on, guys, we've got to get faster. We're 20 minutes behind.
And then-
let's get the compass out. Let's north.
But if you don't keep up with him, he doesn't say, oh, come on, we're doing really well. He just goes off.
I'm going to walk off and leave them all in a minute. Because it annoys me, people have got a mum
Look,
in
it's
the
not
ear.
so bad now. He's living his dream, I suppose. He keeps saying this is what he's always wanted to do. But in doing so, he's leaving everybody else in his wake because he's not really considering other people.
It's too hot to walk.
Kevin, oh, you're so unfair.
It is, it's too hot.
Mark's likes these things. Mark likes to get involved with these things. In actual fact, his family are probably as inexperienced in them as we are, and as reluctant to do some of them as perhaps we were.
Yeah, I think they like to keep him happy.
It's something that the rest of the Gage family's beginning to question.
We're nearly there, come on. Keep soldiering.
5 days of her life to just do something that I want to do. And she forever...
It's bullshit, isn't it? When you got kids that age, like, if you're going on holiday with them, the holiday should be about them. It does feel like the Mark show here. Really does.
We're going to do the better way.
Someone's missing. And it's a Gage rather than a Moran who's dropped out.
Is it his wife?
No, I think he forgets he's got a family with him. Poor old Guyana's there with her asthma inhaler. Can barely walk. And Mark's at the top, with his flag, waving his triumphant flag. I'm at the top. Come on. Just come on. And I think he gets a bit carried away.
Do you need an ambulance?
I think the heat is getting to everybody. Amy's gone off on a strop. She won't even attempt to come up this bit, which is please Mark.
Fucking hell. This is miserable.
I'm finding it tough. I'm finding it tough.
Well, it's a family of 3 now, isn't it? She's thrown a strop. But Amy has got no sense of direction whatsoever. So she thinks she's going in the right direction. So let's hope she is, because I weren't going to go after her.
I surrender!
What an arsehole.
Germans have beat the English!
There's a little bit of a cool breeze just as you get up here, so it just cools down the last little bit.
Right, let's go for it.
And she's got asthma, did they say? Still a long way to go. Fucking dickhead.
I couldn't bother to walk up the hill. It's pointless, really.
Sorry?
I know Dad thinks that our whole family likes these walks, but I'm the one who don't. And I think I did the right thing because I saved my energy. I came down here, sunbathed, and went in the water, and I relaxed.
Good on you. I guess it.
Up there. I should have joined her.
It sort of depends what you're after, doesn't it? I guess in your holiday, because some people go away and love to knacker themselves out and climb mountains and all that. I've always viewed holidays as like a proper relaxation thing or a big piss up. But he does seem to be the only one that's actually fucking enjoying the whole thing.
On this hill, but it was a lot of steps, a lot of stones, hard going. And Sam and Joshua got to the top, and I was really, really pleased because they're only 8 and 11, and Amy bailed. And this is their holiday, and this is their thing. And I thought, a bit of a moral victory for the Morans there, actually.
A competitive dad never misses a chance to make a point. Back at the cottage, the Morans are preparing a barbecue, and sharing the holiday is beginning to pay off.
Cam's really surprised me actually this week, these last couple of days. She's achieved a lot this week, really has achieved a lot, more so than I thought she ever would.
Yeah, I'll probably come on this holiday again because I personally didn't realise the Lake District had so much to offer. And there's still some things I'd like to do as well that we might not end up doing this week, but I know that you could do them here.
I'll have to say here, because I'm more of a sporty person, I would think. I mean, I loved climbing up the mountain. I loved water skiing when I eventually did it. And I just can't wait for anything else that comes.
Burgers are done if anybody wants a burger as well.
But Carrie-Anne has no
Beautifully
idea what
seasoned
Mark's got in
chicken
store
there.
for her next.
Every time you say, right, do you want to know what you're doing tomorrow? I go like this. And when you say it, I go,
Save the best for last. She'll go 8.
It's the final day of the holiday, and Mark's taking the families to a treetop rope course called Go Ape. Instantly, there's a problem. Joshua's been told he's too short to do the high-level course, but Simon's had enough.
I'm not going anywhere near that place, Carrie-Anne. This is a family holiday, and I'm not going anywhere near there now. If you guys want to, me and Josh will find something else to do.
Good fucking lad. That's really cool of him. Because it's bullshit for the other 3 to be able to do something and then he's left on his own. Or just doing the kids one. Good fucking lad. We'll go and find something else. Spot on.
If you want to go and do it, he obviously does his crying. But I'm not stepping foot in that place now.
you want him to.
I don't want anything to do with him, Carrie-Anne. I don't want anything to do with that place. Shut up, Joshua.
Go Ape is a series of 60-foot high walkways. Carrie-Anne's now the only Moran prepared to do it, and her fear of heights is being tested to the limit.
Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Why'd you do it? Everyone else is fucked off.
Oh, I don't like this one in the slightest. Oh.
But it's...
Wait, did the kid say chin him? I missed that. Did the kid say chin him? I didn't hear that.
In nature for the Gage family's resident ape man. Carrie-Anne surprised everyone by confronting her fears. Like the Gages
well done to her, I
the
guess.
Morans have risen to the challenges of the other family's holiday.
No, that wasn't fun. Even though I was laughing. My legs were wobbling on some bits.
I think they should do an old wife swap here. I think she's better suited to the other bloke. And obvious, Shaggy has definitely got a thing for Miss Caravan 2007, whatever her name is.
It was okay when it wasn't moving beneath me, but once it started going backwards and forwards, I
She is a
wasn't
blonde,
really
to be fair.
myself, genuinely. but I felt like a bit of a point to prove because I didn't win anything last week.
It's the Last Supper, the final opportunity for both families to get things off their chests face to face.
Come on, though, be honest, did you enjoy having that control over us? It must.
Working a
I'll get the
favour.
sympathy vote.
Yeah.
And I might win. So who knows? We'll see.
They never spoke to each other ever again, obviously. Goes without saying. That was really, really good. Dan, well done, mate. Well done. Big round of applause for Dan in the chat for that suggestion. We can do some more Holiday Showdown at some point. For sure, because that was really good. That was really good. We're moving on. We are moving on and up. Maybe. I don't know. I've not watched this. I remember seeing this on TV and never really getting around to actually watching it properly. Wipeout UK. Hosted by fucking... I've forgotten the cunt's name. B. It starts with a B. Who's this? Oh, fuck. Him. Who's he? Why have I forgotten his name? He's a very famous man. Bob Monkhouse, obviously. Fucking hell. Sorry, brain fart there. Britain Wolf says, you cunt. I love you, sweetie. Thank you for whatever that was. Cheers, Britain Wolf. Appreciate it. It's... yeah, this is the shitty Wipeout. I wanted to do a quiz show in between because otherwise it would be back-to-back sort of documentary reality show type things. So we're going to do a quiz show. If it's no good, we can skip it or something. But we're going to give Wipeout UK a go and we'll play along. I think, if memory serves, this is really difficult and I'm not going to be very good at this at all. But stay tuned because Our main event is coming up in about half an hour. It is episode 3 of the Armstrongs, as recommended by our friend Alan. Red hot Bob Monkhouse indeed. I have been watching, thank you very much for the resub, 12 months. Hey Adam, love the streams. Have you ever streamed Going for Gold or Telly Addicts? If not, please do. I haven't done Going for Gold, did Telly Addicts once, and it wasn't all that. I feel like if we were watching Telly Addicts and it was made in the year 2003 or something, and it was looking back at 90s shows, we'd probably enjoy it quite a lot, but it ended way before that, and so a lot of the stuff that they were playing, it was a lot of soap opera stuff, and things that many people in the chat, myself included, in fact, wouldn't have grown up on, so it didn't go down too well. I don't really remember Going for Gold. What is Going for Gold? I know the name. Going for Gold is a British television game show that aired on BBC One between 12th of October 1987 and 9th of July 1996. Presented by Henry Kelly, John Suchet, and Dean Wilson. Ah, this doesn't ring a bell at all. Going for Gold. I recognise the guy. I don't know anything about this. I'll have a look. Bet Spudgun enjoyed it. Yeah! Spudgun, you must have seen it. If you're doing Wipeout, it should be the Paul Daniels years. Do you want me to... I can change it over, because there was some Wipeout with Paul Daniels. Yeah, we never watch Paul Daniels, do we? To be fair, we never watch Bob Monkhouse either. Okay, this is 1994, Paul Daniels. We'll give this a go. That about right for you? A bit louder, maybe?
Please welcome your host on Wipeout, Paul Daniels.
Sound good? I think this is going to be really difficult. Is he wearing 2 ties? Was that his gimmick? It's a split tie. It's half and half.
I give the answers now. Players have to tell me if
It is. It's a split tie.
they're right answers or they're wrong.
He's not a natural presenter, I don't think. Something odd about him. Is Debbie McGee still with us? Not literally. She's not here. Debbie McGee. She's got to be. I think she's a radio host or something now. Yeah, she's still around. How old's she now? Early 70s? 64. Fucking hell. Paul Daniels died ages ago. It is the millionaire Paul Daniels. Is she looking decent for her age? Is she? Fuck me, she is. Yeah, she is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not that I'm objectifying her anyway. She looks amazing for her age, in fact. When did he give up on the wig? Because that is fucking blatant, isn't it? She's a stunning woman, isn't she?
Wrong answers. Right ones put money in the bank. Wrong wipes it out again.
That
There's
was
cash
the
and
point of
there's
Mrs.
mystery
Merton's
prizes on
joke.
the
Fair
way. There's
point.
Somebody going for the big one of our super holidays. Paul Giltz from Cambridge works for a building society. He's married to Ginny with a young son. He met his wife at her teacher training college. Where there were 8 women to every man and the beer was cheap. Grand life. Diane Bailey is a receptionist from Warwick. She's married to Robin. Despite him playing 18 holes of golf on the morning of the wedding, she's the mother of twin boys.
That's mental.
Despite the 18 holes on the morning of the wedding, and she plays the spoons very badly. Robert Mamoa, originally from Ghana, now lives in Newcastle upon Tyne with his wife and children. He's a PhD student in chemistry and saw his wife on television, decided she was beautiful, so married her 4 years ago. It's time to play Wipeout.
He is a student.
The first subject
Up the Geordie,
is
definitely.
misnamed.
Okay, I don't know the rules of this at all. Are you alright with the audio here? It's very quiet in my ear. Do you want to up a touch? Because it's a bit quiet for me, but I know you're hearing a different thing. Bit quiet for you, yeah? Up a touch? Up a touch? I can do that for you. Advanced audio properties, desktop audio. Let's boost that 2 decibels. That's really loud now. Fucking hell. Can't get this right ever.
The board. 11 are the ones you're looking for. 5 are incorrect. So the first correct answer that you give me is worth £10, the second is worth £20, the third is £30.
That looks about right.
If you were to go right across the grid with correct answers, you could win £660 on this one.
Fucking hell. This is going to be tough, isn't it? Peanuts. Mate. Okay, right. Do we have to memorise
On
these?
grid alone. If you pick a wrong answer,
Peanuts aren't a
you
nut.
lose
They're a legume,
everything
right?
in the bank that you've
Hope
won
that's the
so
question.
far. Paul is going to try to name a misnamed item.
Peanuts.
Indian ink, please, Paul.
Indian ink.
Because they're
Is
not
it
a nut, right?
misnamed?
Spanish sherry, please.
Spanish sherry, is that misnamed?
What does this mean?
No.
Misname. I don't. I know what the word misname means. Like
And that's a perfect example of how to...
Spanish sherry.
rice paper's a real thing. Blind worms aren't blind, right? Pencil lead. It's not made out of lead. I think I get this now. Peanuts aren't nuts. Maple syrup is from the maple tree. Okay, I think I'm with you.
That misnamed. No. And that's a perfect example of how to play wipeout, you see. You win it, and then you give me it back again. Spanish sherry is not misnamed because only sherry from Spain can truly be called sherry.
The more you know.
Catgut, Paul.
Catgut. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Peanuts.
Are peanuts
Peanuts.
misnamed?
Yeah.
Play it or pass it.
China tea.
China tea, is that misnamed?
No. Tit.
Whoa. China tea comes from China. Robert.
Pencil lead.
Is that misnamed?
Yes. Good one. Well done, Robert.
Yes, it's not lead at all. It's graphite.
American Indian.
Was
Koala.
misnamed?
Koala is a type of
Yes,
bear.
he was. There are 6 correct answers still up there and 3 wipeouts.
I'll pass.
And you're passing to Paul.
Rice paper, please.
Rice paper.
It's made of rice.
Does
Is
not
it?
come from rice.
Oh.
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
Comes from a maple tree. Wait, is a koala bear's not a bear?
Yeah, take it and give it back.
Cleopatra's needle.
I don't know what Cleopatra's needle means.
Cleopatra's needle. Nothing at all to do with Cleopatra. £80 to come on the next answer.
Isle of Portland.
The Isle of Portland.
Portland's not an island. That's good. Yep.
A peninsula.
Koala bear.
Koala bear.
Apparently so. Blind worm. Blind worms aren't blind. They must have eyes.
Blind worm.
Go on.
Blind worm.
Yes.
I'm
Come
on a
on.
roll, I think.
You're on a roll.
So I'm going to pass.
She's doing very
Go
well.
on down to Robert. And you've got an answer coming up that's worth £110. There's 1 correct answer left.
Frankfurter's from
Bordeaux
Frankfurt. Yeah. No, I don't know then.
£90 out. So, Paul, can you find
I guess it's the tapestry.
£110 answer?
Frankfurter, Paul.
Frankfurter.
No. I like this game, but you got a mystery prize. I think it's quite fun.
That's a wipeout, but it is a mystery prize. They go sometimes behind the goodies, sometimes behind the baddies. And this time you got behind the wipeout, so I have for you a special offer. 1 Frankfurter, all right? No money, but a Frankfurter for you, dear boy. Do you want a king there?
I wasn't expecting that.
Yes. I don't care what you do with it, son. Yeah. Well, actually, I do care. Well, that's a stupid thing to say. I do care. Yes, I do. Yes. Righto. What do we have left? We had the Bayeux tapestry, which is not a tapestry. It is an embroidery. All right. So
Oh.
Diane, you're in the lead with £340 in the bank. Second grid is all about
Oh,
Bond
fuck.
villains.
I've only seen
Okay,
1 or
these are
2.
the answers.
Jaws is one, because that's that big fella. That's all I've got. The Odd Jobs one, it's the bloke who chucks the hat. That's all I know. Blofeld is one. Blofeld is one. The chat, I can see the chat lighting up right now. They're the only 3 that I would be really confident on. I don't... Largo feels like one. I'm not sure.
Paul, which of those have appeared as villains in the series of James Bond films?
You're laughing if you get to go first on this. You can rack up the cash. Odd Job.
Blofeld.
Yeah, that's one,
Blofeld.
definitely.
Is it yes?
Odd job, please.
Yes.
Odd Job.
Jaws.
Is what I'm doing here.
And then that's my 3.
Yes.
Scaramanga.
Scaramanga.
I'll have Hugo Drax.
Hugo Drax.
He's good. He's
Sounded
very
like
good.
That guy, didn't he? Yes, in Moonraker.
Max Zorin.
Max.
Never heard of him.
Sounds like a pill. Oop, no, View to Kill.
Jaws.
Jaws. Yes.
Mr. Big.
Mr. Big, people are always confusing me with him. Live and Let Die.
He knows his stuff, doesn't he?
£280. Next
Well,
one's
he's
worth
Bond.
£80.
Go for Largo.
Largo.
Never heard of Largo.
I'll pass,
He's
please.
Oh, it's me.
he's cleaning up there.
General Orlov.
General Orlov.
Don't know.
Yes. In Octopussy. So, you've got £430 in the bank.
And I'm going to pass.
Robert, your chance to win £100 if you
Robert
can
needs
name
this.
one of the two villains still left on the board.
Kerim Bey.
Kerim Bey.
Fucked it already. He's lost the lot. He's lost all 0.
Rosa Klebb, please.
Rosa Klebb. Yes. from
Pass.
Russia
Pass,
with
pass,
love.
pass.
You're £460, Paul.
Pass, please.
Who's the villain?
Oh, VJ.
If VJ
I think
is the
Christatos,
villain,
maybe?
You have got £540. Is it?
All gone. This is a rough game, isn't it?
General Pushkin.
General Pushkin.
Oh, dear.
Living Daylight.
he's shite, isn't he? I was backing him earlier. He's not having a great game here.
He was a goodie. Paul,
People saying
the odds
Tiger
are 2 to 1
Tanaka is
against
the
you
one.
At the moment. You have £460 at stake.
Tiger Tanaka.
Tiger Tanaka.
He's good. He's... Oh! You're wrong! 460 quid.
Serviceman in your own
Gone to shit. Zeros across the board.
Answer the question. Is Christatos a baddie or a goodie?
I don't know. There we go. And a mystery prize. Very nice. It's another Krups as well. Big money, that. 280 quid on Price is Right, I think that was. Might be more.
Let's have another round. Final subject is...
Oh, I like this one.
Had a #1 hit. Look at the
I like this
answers.
one. Toby, thank you very much. Oi, oi, let's go. As always, smashing blouse on tonight. Thank you, Toby. Thank you, sir. Never had a #1 hit. Oh, this is tricky, actually. See, these ones, like Timmy Mallet will have had one, I reckon. The silly ones are going to have one. Squeeze. I'm not sure Squeeze did. I think Up the Junction might have got to #2. And I don't think Call for Cats did either. Fuck off with your Travis. I don't think The Who did. I think Ken Dodd did. I think those two did there. I don't think Wogan did, actually. Okay, so if I'm picking the ones that didn't, I would take, as a priority, Squeeze, The Who. Oh, Dire Straits, maybe. Squeeze, The Who, Ultravox and The Stranglers would be my picks there. I'm not sure The Stranglers did.
By the end of 1993, only
What do you reckon?
5 of those artists had ever had a #1 hit. What I want you to tell me is...
Did Money for Nothing get the #1?
Never had a #1 hit in the BBC record charts.
The Who, please.
The Who.
Yeah.
Correct answer.
Squeeze.
They had 14 top 10 hits and never a #1.
The Sex Pistols.
The
No, they
Sex
did.
Pistols.
Oh, fuck me.
Please.
Squeeze. 3 top 10 hits.
Max Bygraves.
Max Bygrave.
Dire Straits.
He's
Dire
good.
Straits had 5 top 10
Trying to
hits.
think if Tina Turner has. I'm not sure she has.
Barry Manilow.
Can't Smile Without You. No, no way.
Ultravox.
Ultravox.
Yeah, Ultravox
Did they
is a
have
good one.
#1? No, they had 3 top 10 hits though.
Elton John.
Did Elton
No,
John
short,
have a
no.
#1 hit?
He's fucked it. He's lost a lot there.
Yes, he did.
You bellend, Paul. What are you playing at?
Elton John had a #1 with Sacrifice in 1990, and all the money's gone again, Paul. Die, that means it's your turn.
The Stranglers, Paul.
The Stranglers.
Yeah,
did
I'd have
they
gone
ever
for them.
have a #1 hit?
Nice.
They had 7 top 10 hits.
I'm going to pass.
Robert.
I'll go for Timmy Mallet.
He's so shit. He picked the funniest fucking one on there, and he still got it wrong. I'm still rooting for him. He's great, isn't he? But he's got himself a prize. He's got a mallet. He's won a mallet. Oh no!
Yellow polka dot bikini. Now there we are.
Was that teeny weeny? Was that Timmy Mallet? Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. That's proper school disco fodder. That. I had no idea that was Timmy Mallet.
He was so wild in that down there, you know. I tell you. Grief. I'm glad I'm not wearing it. Well, where are we, Robert? We have 3 wipeouts left on the board.
I'll take the Carpenters.
The Carpenters.
Des O'Connor, Paul.
Did Des O'Connor ever have a number
No, I think he might have done.
Yes, he did. Despite
Did old
all the
Doddy?
jokes,
He
Des
must have
did well.
done.
I Pretend in 1968. Die. There are 2 right, 2 wrong.
Tina
Turner.
Tina
Yeah, well
Turner
done.
ever
Pass
have
it
a
away.
#1 hit?
Pass, please.
Pass to Robert.
She's
Robert,
playing a
this
good
is
game
worth
as Diane.
£110.
Stephen, thank you very much for the bits. Hope you're having a good time in jolly old United Kingdom. Hope you're doing well, mate. Nice to see you.
For Ken Dodd.
Did Ken Dodd have another
No,
one
I
hit?
think he's fucked it again. Robert!
He did misses, yes. He did misses. It was tears, you know. He's been crying all the way at the bank ever since. 1965 it was, yes. All right, Paul, you're on your own with this one.
Jimmy Young.
He had the number
Tragic.
1 hit. Unchanged Melody in 1955, leaving Terry Wogan, who got to 21 with the floral dance. And that's not bad. That's a fairly high score for a fellow who's got no voice. And the grid is over, and I have to say that Di will be going through because you got £290, all right, and Paul will be going through because you had the most correct answers. 19 answers right. So Robert, we said
That's got to feel like shit for Robert. They both got the same score. I don't think Robert got 1 right there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe he did.
say goodbye
Rough.
to you. You are not going away empty-handed, not just wearing, as you travel through Shepherd's Bush, the polka dot bikini, but also the Wipeout paperweight. There it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Everybody's very excited about that. So thanks for playing, Robert. And you guys, we're going on to play the Wipeout auction.
This is a good show.
Let me point out, Di, that you cannot lose the £290. That's yours. Now we change the rules a little bit. There are only 12 answers, and we're going to have a Wipeout auction. So let's see the subject before you, Di, bid for the grid. Initially, a writer. These are the answers.
H.G. Wells. T.S. Eliot. Oh, fucking hell. P.T. Barnum? I don't know. These are... Oh, A.A. Milne. These are tricky. I'm not much of a reader. W.G. Grace. P. Doe. Oh, fuck off! Well done. Knock one out. Yep, you've done it. MC Hammer, obviously.
That means a lot to you, doesn't it? Yes. Di, you have the right to bid or to pass the first bid to Paul. That's your right. Many writers are only known by their initials and their
You may as well bid the lot, right? While you know the easy
In the grid,
ones.
8 people are famous as writers, and those initials are associated with a surname. You may bid or pass the bid to Paul.
4.
It's a bid of 4 from Di. Paul.
What?
The only way you can take over control of this grid
Oh,
is
she's
to bid
bidding how
5
many she
or
can get.
more of
Oh, I
the
think I could do 5.
5, please.
Yeah, go on.
5.
6.
Nah. Leave her to it.
Damn. Shall I just say the TS? Shall I just say the initials?
TS, you don't have to give me the other. You think TS are the initials of a famous writer, yes?
Yes.
Oh, you don't even need to name them.
PD.
Oh, that's a bit easier.
AA. AA.
Milne.
You don't get an extra for it, but you're doing really well, yes.
DH.
Come on, HG's easy.
Lawrence, yes.
HG.
HG. Yes, who was it?
Wells.
Yeah, very good. H.G. Wells.
PG.
PG.
PG tips.
Yes.
Who's PG? Which one's PG?
Going great. Now let's see. Who were the wipeouts? Yes. Now the bidding flips across to Paul, and it's
PG
time for the
Woodhouse.
second wipeout subject.
Woodhouse.
Incorrect plurals.
Not familiar.
The answers are.
Okay, well, mooses is incorrect. We've been through that numerous times. Okay, we're going for incorrect one. Wolves rather than wolves. Platypi is right. Louses is lice. Oxes is oxen, I think. Hippopotami is right. Chamois, I'm not familiar with that. Armadillos. Yeah, I think that's right. Titmouses, would that be titmice? Titmouses. Octopi is right. Mongoose. Ooh, I don't know about that. What's noose? What's the first one? Okay, I would be bidding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I could go to 6 on this. Maybe. One I'm not sure about is mongoose. I'm sure it's mongooses. Mongooses.
Now,
I'll be going 6.
You have to find the 8 incorrect plurals on the grid. You can make a bid, Paul, or pass the bid to Di.
5, please, Paul.
Bidding 5. 5 incorrect plurals.
Go on.
No, you go for it.
You go for it.
Paul, you need this grid to stay in the
I think 5's easy.
Wolves.
Wolves is wolves. You could not dance with wolves.
Oxes.
Oxes.
Oxen.
Oxen is the plural of ox.
Mongoose.
Mongoose.
Mongooses.
Plural is mongooses.
Titmouses.
Said very carefully.
I thought about that one.
Titmouses.
Titmice.
Titmice.
I'm trying to find one I can pronounce.
Moose. Mooses. Go for mooses. That's the easy one. Or lice. Louse is lice.
Mooses.
Mooses.
He's got it.
Okay, what are the wipeouts? It's now 1 grid all.
Wait.
Okay, what are the wipeouts?
Oh, these are the right ones. What's a... somebody look this up. What's a noose? Does anyone know that? Gnoose. Noose. I'm assuming you don't pronounce the G. I don't know what chamois is either. Hippopotami, armadillos, platypi, octopi. Gnu. Gnu. Is that how you pronounce it? Gnu. It's a large bird. I've never heard of it. And then somebody immediately goes, it's a deer. Pronounce Gnu. Thank you. Welcome, Kowsar, rather. First time chat. Chamois is a goat. Everybody's saying completely different things here. Never mind. We'll move on.
Now 1 grid
Okay,
all.
chamois appears to be a goat.
And the bidding was opened last time by Paul. Goes back to Di for this final wipeout auction. What's the subject? Composers.
Ugh.
Let's see the answers. Look at those. Di. 8 of those.
See, I know the surnames. I'm not necessarily familiar with the... Okay, so Wagner is one. Mozart, Brahms, Vivaldi, Chopin rather, Beethoven, Bach. No, all of these are. It's the first names, isn't it? Which are meant to throw you off. Not a fucking clue.
Were alive between the years 1800 and 1899.
Even worse. Not a fucking
You've
clue.
got to tell me which ones were alive between the years 1800 and 1899.
I'll bid one and take a guess.
Oh, that's a tough one. Because I've no idea.
You're safe. Neither has Paul.
You may as well play the odds, I guess, and go for 2 or 3.
3. I could have a good guess at 3.
She's good guessing at 3, Paul.
4.
Don't outbid him.
Be my guest.
Thank you.
Paul,
I think
you
Paul's
have
going to
said
fuck it
that
here.
You think you can find 4 composers who were alive between the years 1800 and 1899. First one is?
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
No, that was before. I think he's fucked it already.
Mozart. If he was alive,
That was way before, wasn't it?
You only have 3 more to find.
No, yep.
Guys,
Fall at the first
Paul
hurdle.
have to find one that was alive between 1800 and 1899.
Oh, it'd be a total
Go
guess.
on.
Tchaikovsky, I think it was around that time.
Antonio Vivaldi.
Antonio Vivaldi.
Oh, God.
Antonio Vivaldi was alive from 1678 to 1741. Paul, you have to find one composer. There are now 2
Wagner, you
wipeouts
think? I honestly have no
Tell me how
idea.
to pronounce it. The long one beginning with T, Paul, please.
Tchaikovsky.
Are you talking about Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky?
That's the one.
That's what I'd have gone for.
Choices: Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky.
Hey! Go on, Paul. Oh, he's won it. It was a best of 3, was it?
Okay, what are the wipeouts? Yes, look at those. Di, you've got an espresso coffee maker, £290. Not a bad deal. Thanks for playing. You really did play the game very, very well. So, as a special bonus, I'm going to give you a wipeout paperweight. I knew you'd be excited by that. I really did. And Paul, you and I, well, you've wiped out the opposition, not me, so you're going to play our final exciting round, and you've got a minute to win it.
I like this show.
Our Wipeout Star Prize is a superb trip to Florida, the Sunshine State.
Very
and with
nice.
Walt Disney World at its center, it's the fantasy capital of America. See your favorite characters in the Magic Kingdom, or view it's the fantasy capital of America.
The size of that cow. Massive.
See your favorite characters in the Magic Kingdom, or view the future in the Epcot Center, or visit the Kennedy Space Center, home of the space race. This is the American dream.
Yeah, it's a cow. Goofy, he's a cow.
Very good place to go. Great place to go. Now then, if you're going to win that, I'll show you exactly what you've got to do. First thing is, there'll be 4 categories come up. You choose a category. Then some answers come up. When the answers come up, they look like this, you know, similar screen to before. But now it's a bit different because 6 of those answers are right and 6 of them are wrong. All right? And this is just a demo. This
What?
isn't yours.
Oh, thank
and
fuck
then
for
I
that.
ask you a question. I say,
I
which
don't think I
of
recognise
these
a single one of
place
those.
names exist? You see,
Oh,
I'm
right.
asking myself. So now I push
Abernathy
one of these
is a
and
place.
it's the same shape on there. This is the screen. It will light up, you see. So I do that, and I do that, and I do that, and I do that, and I've lit 6 up. So I run over here to the enter button, and I enter the information in the computer. You see? Oh, I've only lit 5. Have I?
This is...
4. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, dear. See? Right, yes. I've never played before. Yeah, well, I have. I keep forgetting.
Has he
yeah,
fucked it?
5. It was 5. Stop sending me up here. Now, do that. Oh, I've got 4 right, I say to myself. I dash back over here like
Oh,
this, you see.
man.
This is the important bit. I've got to deselect one of those before I can reselect one of those, all right? So what I say to myself is...
Yeah, all right, we get it.
Abba lady doesn't look right. Abba go I don't like. Abba gelding, maybe Abba sock, all right? I'll put a sock in it. I come back over here, press that, and I've got 4. Oh, dear. Right. And you've got to keep going backwards and forwards until
Tricky.
you have got 6 up there in that bottom left-hand corner, all right? OK, so can I see the categories, please? Categories are Europe, famous actors, politicians, Apple.
What year was this? 94? Actors.
Politicians, please, Paul.
No!
Politicians. Wow. I hope you know your politics.
So do I.
Yes.
He seemed quietly confident there. I think he's got it.
Some answers.
Gone for the least fun one.
Well, they're politicians, all right. Which
Harold
of
Wilson
these
was. John Major is.
politicians have
James
been
Callaghan.
Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Oh, God.
6 of them have, 6 of them
No
haven't.
idea.
You're looking
Play along at
for
home,
the
'cause I won't
Chancellor of
be.
the Exchequer. You've got a minute to win it. Your time starts now.
Best of luck, everyone. Nah, she's a chef. Stop it. It's the problem with watching these old shows. It's a bit more tricky, isn't it?
Go, 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 go.
Oh my god, he's good. He's good. He's got this. Oh!
That should tell you something. That should tell you something. You...
Take away Roy. Just try them all. Just fucking peg it. You got half a minute, mate. Just try every one of them. Oh, okay.
That's gone down to 4. So, no, you've got to deselect.
So put it back on Roy.
Reselect it, the one you think was right.
Oh no, he doesn't understand.
Another one before you can do that. Deselect one. You got. Go, 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 go.
Oh, he's done it as well. Look at that. Off to Florida. Lot of pressure. Well done. 2 feel-good cunt endings so far. Can we make it a third with the Armstrongs? I somewhat doubt it.
Bye for now.
That was very sudden. A very sudden end to the show. Right, before we go, we had the Armstrongs. Thanks to whoever suggested that. I can't even remember who suggested that. I think it was somebody on Discord. Am I right? Am I wrong? No shit. Yeah, no shitting about. Yeah, you missed the Haribo. Well, the Haribo's still here. And it looks absolutely delicious. You could sell. You could frame that. You could put that in a gallery. It is very, very good. So, yeah, it is. It's Jackson Pollock. See how fucking tough that is to get off. That was a bit of cola bottle. It is. I don't know how I'm going to get that off the plate. I'm going to be picking at that all night. I'll get through it, but I think that's going to take a few goes in the dishwasher, perhaps. Thank you very much for your support again. Cheers. Thank you. If you want to subscribe, you can still do so. We got about half an hour left of the stream. You don't have to spend a penny. If you've got an Amazon Prime account, feel free. If not, just tell me to fuck off. That's fine as well. That's fine as well. I'm here for fun. There's the Prime link. Cheers, Steve, Pete, Emmett. Not so much Emmett. Pipeline. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Mermos. And yeah, let's just crack on with it, shall we? Show the other ear. Sure. Quite sizable. I've got quite large ears. Clean ears. That clogs your pipes. I suggest hot water in the sink and throw the bits in the bin. Good shout, Riga. That's a good shout. Well done. I might pour some boiling water over it. That might crack the plate, though, mightn't it? That'll dissolve it, though. I'll manage. I shouldn't have used a good plate, really, should I? I like these plates. Fascinating chat. Matt Allright ears. No, they're the same size. That's Matt Allright ears. I was going to go cross-eyed then. He's not cross-eyed. I know, M&S plate as well. £8. There he is. Give Mr. Happy some scritches. I absolutely will do. I will do. I've got a few bits to do when I finish. Right, where am I? I'm not microwaving my ear. I can already tell that's too quiet. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, the audio's all over the shop on this.
10 years ago, John Armstrong met Anne, and it was an instant attraction. Joining forces in marriage and business, they set out to become multi-millionaires. Together, they've built UFit, Coventry's third largest double glazing company.
How does that sound? Is that good? It's a really weird one, because obviously it's like a BBC thing, and normally audio, the level's so good. See, it makes it easy. But all good now? Everybody happy? Let's crack on. Main event time, it's the Armstrongs, episode 3. It's a real documentary, Gonzalez.
Struggling to find enough work for their 28 factory staff. There's trouble brewing at the offices of UFit. John is on the warpath.
Like fucking robbing some cunt and coming back for more.
John, can we sort it out?
Production in the factory has ground to a halt, and despite thousands of pounds spent on motivational training, the sales force is still failing to get in.
Imagine getting a call from him. I forgot he was on the phones. Just instantly, just fucking love him. Just remember they bought a plot of land for 200k. They did. Money well spent. Yeah, he got the job. Of course he did. Very talented man.
Enough orders in. Indeed, some of them aren't turning up for work at all.
Cocksuckers. They are fucking cunts.
Well, are we going to focus on the problems? Well,
Fucking sort out problems and just fucking
shit
never
happens,
gets
John.
better, does it?
If you can't run a business or you don't want the hassle of running a business, then don't do it.
You're very wise, Dan, actually.
Well, I am.
I should listen to you more often, I feel.
Well, I think you should.
Not all the
because-
time, though.
No, not all the time, because sometimes I do come out
Yeah,
with
but
bullshit.
that was very,
But
very
when it's
profound.
something like that, you just have to move on.
Amazing.
I mean, there's stuff to do, but we're getting way ahead of ourselves. So, unless we get more orders in for future dates, we're going to be struggling.
Othello man is wearing a wedding ring. Someone married him. No, I didn't even notice that. Well done. Normally is it Wembley who's a real proper investigative creep? I guess that's not that creepy. You just spotted it. Well done. Well done though. Who wouldn't marry him?
People off, making them redundant basically in a factory, and sales ain't even coming into work.
If they're not bringing any work in, where's it going to come from? We'll be standing around sweeping the floor. Not enough brushes.
Fucking hell! What happened there? What was that about? Everything. Making work. Is that what it is? Break the stuff, you got to repair it.
The
Fucking
youth
hell.
crisis is being tackled head-on by Anne, employing all the knowledge she's gleaned since signing up for a Success in Management course.
The purpose of today's meeting is to discuss the recent downturn in the number of items being manufactured.
We've got some tough decisions, haven't we?
Right. For the number of items being manufactured this week, are we overstaffed?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we said that this week is going to be down anyway. So far, so good. Do we need to make people redundant?
Yes.
We've got a very strange opportunity here, because let's be absolutely honest about this. The fact that...
So they're so serious, and he goes and makes that fucking face. Never seen anyone do that.
Opportunity here.
Just watch his
Let's be
face.
absolutely honest about this. The fact that we're sitting here in this position is because we haven't been converting enough sales. How about then, let's chuck the hand grenade in here. Could we lose 3 factory plus 1 driver plus 1 sales? I know it's the worst time almost to get rid of your sales
Don't
people,
sack Othello.
but it might make the others sit up and think, shit. Do you think we ought to cancel the Christmas party?
No.
It's now getting on in the year, the nights are drawing in, and biggest bugbear in our life is organising the Christmas party every year. So we're starting to think now about doing something a little bit different. We've always had like the big, let's just give everybody enough drink so that they all fall down. That's not really, don't think they're getting a lot from that really, apart from liver damage.
Bring in the motivational speaker again, obviously. Who wants to get pissed at a Christmas party? Whatever this suggestion is coming is going to be fucking awful, I'll tell you that.
So we looked at the possibility of flying from Coventry Airport to somewhere exotic like Bournemouth or Poole or Blackpool or Naples or somewhere.
One of those is not like the other. But, here we go, here's the but.
And perhaps take everybody away for
That's amazing.
2 nights, John.
Well, maybe one night.
I can't see it's worth going for 1 night, but anyway, so we're going to...
Well, maybe 2 nights then.
We'll make it 2 nights. We could go to Cork.
They're actually
in
doing it.
Ireland.
That's amazing.
That's
To be
meant
honest, they've earned it. Look at them. All working hard. Why
really
not?
rocking place. But would I do it with a good heart, knowing that some people have been taking the mickey with timekeeping and attendance, and I've got to pay a portion of £5,000 out of my pocket to take them away? I don't know.
What we're doing is we're taking dynamite to a naked flame festival. You know what I'm saying? And potentially there could be one big bang. Look what happened to the last one, nearly.
What happened at the last one? Ash, get off the plane. Bonjour, here's a plot of land we bought. Yeah, just stick them in there. Get a few tinnies. Good shout. Thank you, Ash. I find this fucking weird that they got a camera set up in their bedroom. It's all well and good, like, get them out of the office. I think that's important for the documentary. That makes sense. In bed, oh, that's a bit weird. Sleeping? What the fuck is that about? Why have they got this shot here? What is this telling us? My parents have those sheets. That's why, okay. Fucking hell. They were fake breasts, don't worry.
Start the day with a song, John, to cheer you up. What were you singing on?
Nah, the VODs say it was very obviously a fake pair of breasts there. We've had those on before, and Bouncers or one of those seaside things. People have worn the fake tits before. All good.
Something about night sweats. I woke up this morning in a sweat.
Morning. We have a problem. We have a dog in the yard. We've rang the RSPCA and they say phone your local police station. We've phoned 2 local police stations and they don't know what to do with it. Oh gosh, she's never going to leave, is it now?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's got a collar on. What the fuck's he kicking the...
Hell, you've been off, haven't you? Hello, darling.
That's a big dog. Sack of meat.
Oh, it's a right mangy thing, look.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
Oh, it's fucking come here. It needs a bit of looking after, doesn't it? Yeah. Not gonna cost us much, is it? I hope.
Why don't we get, one of these travelling poodle parlour places to come round and give them a good bath? Expert grooming mobile service. Expert.
What? Fucking just. It's not your dog. Call the RSPCA, you fucking idiots. Why are they looking at getting a... It's very well intentioned. It's very sweet of them to do. Yeah, it's their dog now. Fucking hell.
Salons.
Where's that?
Yeah, get a nice hat or something.
Luxurious award-winning high-tech salons. Imagine him turning up in there. All the others will run out.
What about the one? Oh, look, there's one called Doggy Style. Why don't you phone up so-and-so?
The original Christmas Party was the pilot episode a couple of years before the actual series was commissioned. It's impossible to find now, but was aired after the BBC crew was brought up to trial them on a different show. Discovered absolute chaos. Mate, it's on YouTube. It was in the related things earlier. It's there. It's right there. It was uploaded a year ago, Alan. I've probably made your day now in the same way that you've made our Tuesday evenings, but it's right there, mate. Surprise! That's my Christmas present to you, Alan. And he's there. He's there, in there. It's the thumbnail, bringing in the views, 1,000 views in a year. You're welcome.
Doggy Style, free consultation.
I'm ever so itchy, John. Are you?
Oh, fucking hell.
Logical.
Right, and they're going to say, what sort of dog is
Just
it?
say it's a Border Collie cross.
Right, you listen to this now when I say it's a Rottweiler.
Well,
I've got to say what it is.
Say it's a baby Rottweiler.
I've got to say, I can't say it's not a Rottweiler, can I, when it clearly is?
We just don't know what it is.
I can't say it's a frigging
Tell him it's a lassie
poodle.
dog.
I don't believe you. I wonder how much it's going to cost.
It's a guard dog, and it's tax deductible.
Is the dog a boy or a girl?
Well, it's got a dick. That doesn't mean much these days. Lucky. Well, might be unlucky. Minger.
Oh, he's gorgeous though.
I've got this idea for doing conservatories for dogs.
He's a visionary, this guy. Fuck me.
but we just want to put a roof over his head tonight.
They're going to build him a conservatory.
It's cold.
It's very sweet, isn't it? It's fucking mental.
Just the two people.
Oh no.
Yes, yes, yes.
Too busy, John.
Oh, yeah.
Got too much on.
There's a dumb animal out there that needs our help.
What's that need doing today, isn't it?
I'll put it this way, if you were sleeping outside tonight...
Okay.
Smashing. I'll leave that with you then.
Hey, yeah, leave it with me.
I thought he was taking the piss.
Put all the deliveries on hold.
Fucking hell. Music academies for dogs. What instrument could it play? My money's on the clarinet or kazoo. Thank you, Leo. Oh, that's amazing. That's an amazing job.
That's British engineering, isn't it, for you? This morning it was up there, and this afternoon there it is.
That's legit fucking great. It doesn't look shit. They've knocked that up in an afternoon. That's so good. I don't know why they've not just called someone to get the dog taken away, but it's quite sweet what they're doing, isn't it? They're not solar panels.
It's all right, mate.
Do you know what mange is? It's like a little worm that goes into the coat. Even if I bat him, which
it wouldn't.
It would make it worse.
They said he's got the mange, which is highly contagious. So we've got to take him to the vets, get his mange treated, get him checked over. Who's taking him, John?
Well, I fucking ain't.
Oh, we should. He's our little boy now. I'm itching again thinking about that thing. Oh,
She's got mange.
John, have you got the company credit card handy in case I need to pay any deposits to any of these people for the Christmas party? Right, what about this one? Clancy's Bar
Well, that sounds good.
is one of Cork's oldest pubs. The establishment spans a complete city block and features one of the longest continuous bars in Ireland.
Sounds amazing.
It's got nice little windows, but what about doing the longest bar? John, if you burp on me one more time.
That came out of absolutely nowhere. Welcome, Havoc. We're watching the Armstrongs. It's fucking amazing. Her face just burped on his wife. Skip back, catch that again. She's pleased as punch as well.
Bars in Ireland.
Oh.
It's got nice little windows, but what about doing the longest bar? John, can you burp on me one more time?
Excuse me. Sorry. Fucking hell. Oh. You see his mouth swell up as the... Sorry. Fucking hell. I'm going to die here. Watch his mouth. Do you see his mouth as the camera moves away? Ready? Now.
But what about doing the longest bar? John,
Waits
can you
until
burp
she
on me
fucking
one more
turns.
time?
Mental.
It's wheelchair friendly.
That's good.
And it has an adapted toilet. I love Ireland. Yes, it's Anne calling from UFIT in Coventry. Hello, is that
Right.
Colin? Hi, I'm fine. How are you? Yeah. So you think the Irish dancing is booked for about 6 p.m? My husband.
Shit.
Do you dance yourself? Oh, I don't know. I might get you up for a dance that night, Colin.
Did he say how much it was going to cost?
Yeah, €35 a head.
What do you get for it?
Part the meal.
Fucking hell, what sort of dinner's that?
That's not bad.
Steak if you want it, he said.
We'd want a fucking cow
start
for that fucking price.
bloody...
Do I get the dancing in with that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's alright.
But I just hope
35, even back then, 35 is not
I think they've all
terrible.
grasped the concept that because we've taken money out of their wages every week. I think it's £16 just to cover the flight cost.
Well, oh wait, they're not paying for it. They've been taking... That's unusual.
I think they've all grasped the concept that because we've taken money out of their wages every week. I think.
Right, well that changes everything, doesn't it? Fucking hell. Is that... That's awful. I know, legally, you can say if you want to come, then you can. You've got to pay for it. Even that's shitty, but like, taking out their wages. Can I get the Armstrongs on stream? There is no Armstrongs anymore. They split up apparently. Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's £16 just to cover the flight
I thought they were just
cost.
being. Why is he worried about the fucking cost if he's not even paying for it? These poor fuckers are.
And then what we're going to do is convert that into euros. And when
I'm
they
sure
turn
they
up,
agree to it
they're going
and.
to get that back in euros. So
Oh,
what we've got to do
wait.
is convert that into euros, and when they turn up for their flight, they're going to get that back in euros.
Okay. Still weird. It's still weird, but they're giving it back to them in the local currency. Okay. Still odd.
So they've
but
got a
sure.
bit of spending money that, they weren't expecting.
Anne's spending 6 hours a week on her Success in Management course, and she's keen to share the benefits with John.
Now you gonna have a dream come true. I'm on lesson 3, which is all about goal setting. It says managers need the ability to dream.
It seems a bit pointless, doesn't it? Like, if there's not an open bar or something... I'm eating this Haribo like fucking mad, by the way. If there's an open bar, I'm sure they're more than capable of going to a bureau de change and changing their own money rather than deducting the money from their wages. Just fucking weird.
This is a bit of a bad dream at the moment that I'm in, but it'll be okay when I wake up. It was a dream. John, listen to this.
I'm listening.
It was a dream that led to the founding of the business or organisation you now serve. Dreams must be captured or they slip through your fingers.
He had a dream
I've got
about
a
you,
dream
PVC.
catcher over the bed, Anne.
And disappear. Oh, talking of over the bed, he didn't even sleep in the bed last night because he had one of his night sweats.
Did I?
Stress. I keep thinking I'm sleeping with a snowman because I wake up in the morning and there's just a wet patch where he had been the night before. It's not good.
No.
It is. It's like living with the snowman.
What's that song? Happy, happy talk, da 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 da.
It will be your dreams and those
You
of your
gotta have a dream
colleagues.
to make it come true.
John.
If you've not got a dream, you've not got a fucking chance. So come and see Basil today.
Anne is the star pupil of Zimbabwean motivation
Oh,
guru
no.
Basil Meany. Basil's also been employed to improve the performance of the sales force in order to avoid redundancies, but he has yet to win them over.
Here's some common sense.
I really fucking struggle. Straight in there. Here's some common sense. Preach.
But he has yet to win them over.
Here's some common sense. Thank you very much. That'll be... How much is it?
£2.5 grand.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But he
He's
contradicts himself a lot. He's in there telling us not to do this, not to do that. And then half an hour later he's telling us to do it, isn't he?
You've got to take a bit of a pinch of salt, haven't you? Really?
We have a small challenge. Could we perhaps today use you in a very slightly different way?
Okay.
Instead of doing the last session today,
Right.
could you perhaps listen in with them, spend a bit more time with them, and see if there's anything today that you can suggest that they could be saying that's a little bit different, or leading on from what you did last week, in sort of listening into them. How do you feel about that?
No, I'd be happy to. We're running this special offer, just they don't know about it yet. This is the golden bullet, right? They've got to be firing this at the enemy, which is those 800 leads, because they've got to be firing that out like hellfire.
I want to read this.
This is the golden bullet.
Fantastic Xmas gift giveaway. We all lowercase, brilliant. We will pay your VAT, lowercase still, and give you a free climate control unit on any conservatory bought at the online price. You simply pay a 10% deposit and agree to take delivery by March 31st. Offer closes Christmas Eve. And there's the phone number if anybody wants to get in touch. They didn't blur it. That's not my fault. It's graphic design is my passion, eh?
Right? They've got to be firing this at the enemy, which is those 800 leads, because they've got to be firing that out like.
I'm not calling them. I'm not calling them. No, mate. No, not now.
And what they've got the weapon. They've got to fire it 800 times.
It's almost 9 at night as well.
Again, because we're talking about here finding that lump of gold on the beach. They have to pick up 100 pebbles to find it. This is what they're going to be picking up each time. That is our pitch. That is our close for this month.
I wonder if the website's still up.
They've got to be aggressive with it. They've got to be hungry with it. They've got to push it.
Just bloody... Let's take action.
Stoke that bonfire up and let's get all 4 gas rings going flat out.
What he's going to be doing is sitting in here and listening to the calls and see if he can help with anything that's being said or what have you. He's just going to listen in. Just ignore him. He's going to be sort of sitting in the corner there. But obviously, you've got to make the phone calls while Basil is in here because we're paying for his expertise to see if he can help us in any way.
Feeling the pressure.
Right. Feedback on your staff. They don't work. That's it. It's as simple as that. I sat for 40 minutes and heard one guy make a couple of phone calls.
Who was that?
That was...
Go on!
Michael.
Fucking Michael. What a guy. What a guy. I wonder if their website's still up. Oh, look. Sorry for the Haribo. u-fit.co.uk. Looks like this domain is not connected to a website just yet. Let's try the Wayback Machine. u-fit.co.uk. That Daily Mail article's on there that you sent me earlier. See if it's been... I can't register it. The domain's still registered. It's been archived a lot of times. What year was this? 2007 odd. That wasn't the website on their promo thing. That was the website on the sign. 04. See if we can get December 04, shall we? Look, this is while the promo was running then. Oh no, people are saying 2005. Here we go. This is all fairly normal. We're searching for UFit marketeers. Don't tell me to fill it in. The form will not work anymore. Merchandise? We fucking missed out here. As if they did merch. I'd have been all over that. Why would you want a fucking uniform? Why? That's just... You couldn't wear that anywhere, could you? It's only £7 for a shirt, £3 for a mug. A fucking tape measure with a sticker on it. Is there an About Us? Job vacant. There's a Meet the Team. There's a Meet the Team. Job vacancies. Have a look at the Meet the Team. See if our man's on there. 1,000-yard stare. John Armstrong, the MD himself, Anne Armstrong, head of strategy and tactics. See quite a lot of people here that we don't see on the... Kim Shawley is the real star of the show. Does many, many things. Accounts and any other stuff. AKA Bubble, PA and HR. So maybe if we skip on to February, we'll see Michael on the Meet the Team page. Have they updated it? I can't imagine them updating this very often, unfortunately. It's all the same. We're skipping forward in months at a time here. Doesn't look like they updated their website too often. Let's go to 2006. I don't think he lasted long. I mean, I've not seen the show, but I think there's every chance that he's going to be made redundant. Although he was the one that did the calls. We got some new people. We got some new faces here. Look at this. Frank McCook, conservatory designer. Jag Jandu, conservatory designer. Neil Campbell. Unfortunately, no Michael at this point. We'll try one more. We'll try late 2006, just in case. September 26th, 2006. Luke was still there at that point. I thought he was a salesperson. This has all changed. Well, sort of changed. Just fantastic. I miss this internet. The internet's so fucking shit now. You reckon 2005? Worth a shout. Let's try August 24th, 2005. Nah, he's not there. Unfortunately not. I guess it would have been filmed in 2004 though, wouldn't it? Potentially. No, because the season was winding. It depends how long it took to edit. I mean, it's an 8-part series, so they might have been sitting on the promo was Christmas 2004. No, I don't think we're going to find him. No, a lot of staff turnover, shockingly, by the looks of it.
You guys haven't.
Oh, did I go to 2014? Sorry, whatever.
You guys haven't. They haven't a clue. I can tell you that right now.
What about Rebecca? Did she make any?
Not one phone call. Spent more time shuffling a piece of paper in her hand.
What was that?
One phone call.
This is
Spent more time shuffling a piece of paper in her hand.
the John Cena school of business development. Never, never, never give up. Frame it.
Continually.
He is a con
out of
man,
the
completely.
office, all the time out of there. Doesn't answer the phone when it rings. And in fact, on one occasion, I could see they were fed up, so they answered the phone and put it straight down again so that they cut the call off. The other fella never made a single phone call until eventually, I'm telling you, then when he did get on the phone, 4 phone calls that he made out, and every one of them left a voicemail and expected the client to phone him back. Rebecca, it's your decision what you want to do, but my own personal feeling is, quite honestly, I think you're wasting your time. Be quite honest. She has absolutely no interest whatsoever. None. The only guy who put any effort in at all was mine.
It's what you want to hear, isn't it? It's what you want to fucking hear.
You've got to gain some excitement. You've got to get some excitement in there. They're dead. They just haven't fallen over. That's the only problem. Yeah. And you can't have a company survive.
It's not funny.
With
Fucking
that
hell.
kind of attitude in there. I'll tell you something now. I'd fire the whole bloody lot.
They, you know, it's just basically they've come along and sort of made us face reality, really, haven't they?
I don't get how they don't fucking know it already. Or maybe they do. Maybe they do and they're just plain dumb. But it's their job to know this stuff, how well they're performing.
Can't get blood out of a stone, can you? I don't know. Perhaps I could give them a last chance. You know, just say, you know, that we've got to do this, otherwise you fucking out.
Yep, that's your job.
But they've had so many chances. I don't know. I'll go and have a little word with our one thingy. We've got you all here today to give you a bit of a frank talking to. You know, you need a bit of a wake-up call, so take this as a wake-up call. You know, smell the fucking coffee, yeah? The customer is king. You know, if someone left a message in your answer machine at home and said, oh, by the way, if you are interested, give us a ring. Because he's going to think, fuck you, who the fuck do you think you are? Madonna? We were going to make some decisions, right? You think probably a better answer, because I'm a bit gutted to tell you, really, you know.
Decision we've made this morning.
Wise, I don't know who this guy is, maybe it's his job, but to go, I'm a bit gutted to tell you, hand over to this chap.
I've made. however I've been overruled, was that I was going to sack the sales team. We're at a stage now where we don't know what to do with you.
Well,
And we've been
you're
trying
a little bit excluded from that, to be honest with you, Michael, because just to put him on a pedestal for a moment.
Yeah, put Michael on a pedestal. Make all of his colleagues fucking love Michael in front of them. Brilliant.
The only person he said was on the phone and just making the calls was Michael.
I just want to defend these guys as well because.
Well, you don't have to, so don't.
I know it's.
You don't have to.
Well, I'm defending
Wait, I missed it. I missed what he said here.
Was on the phone and just making the calls was Michael.
I just want to defend these guys as well because.
Well, you don't.
Oh, he's defending them. I just want to defend these guys as well. What a sweetheart. Talking about John Cena, have you seen a South African, I think, politician or some sort of close a major speech about freedom in a stadium and then playing John Cena's theme? No.
Make sure that South Africa, you are counted with me. Run South Africa. Stand and make sure that our
This is theatre. Look at that.
understand that they need to be counted. You must be counted.
What, is he going to finish the timers now?
You must make sure that you are one of the people who are going to deliver economic freedom in our lifetime.
It's working, isn't it? Is this real? No way. It sounds like it's been added in post. That's fucking fantastic. What a spectacle. Fuck WrestleMania. Thank you, mate.
You don't have to, so don't.
I know it's.
You don't have to.
Well,
I don't want to hear it.
I'm defending myself as well.
Well, I don't want to hear it. You're here. You ain't meant to be in here really to have a bollocking, right? But you are. Virtue of the fact, I'm the MD of the
why is
company.
he here?
I'm telling you what I want you to do. If you don't want to do it, there's the door. I ain't bothered. You know, what the target is that you've each got to do 40,000 sales between now and December the 23rd. I'm not saying I'll just do it off the top. I've got something to help you do it. Right now, we've come up with in all good traditions. We've got a Merry
Commission.
Christmas offer.
No? Okay, right.
If people have decided in their own minds that they don't have any money until after Christmas, there's not a lot we can do about it.
We're not interested. We're asking. I don't want your feedback. I want you to phone up people and tell them that. That's what I want you to do. I'm not asking for a discourse about the realities of what people's buying behaviour is at Christmas. All I'm interested in is that you're going to go away and you're going to do that.
40,000 in sales, which isn't that much, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. A conservatory is not cheap. That might only be 3 or 4 sales, I would assume. But no, he's not asking for 40,000 sales each.
Okay, well, let's do it. Let's get that Christmas message across then. Get them church bells ringing across the land. The
that fucking
Conservatory
face
offer to beat
there.
all others. Yeah. Come on, smile. Where's your smile? You know, raise the corners of your mouth.
Oh, fuck! This fucker's just gone, well, I was going to sack you all. Where's your smile? Chin up. Good girl.
Thank you.
What did Michael
Look at your
say?
mouth.
When I'm on.
I don't know.
Thank you.
What that Basil was saying was a load of bullshit. He was just chatting shit. Because I knew what he was going to say. About putting the phone down on people. I knocked the thing in fucking wrong and then I put it down. It's not putting the phone down on people at all. And don't leave messages. So what do I do then? Not speak to him. He's just fucking, I don't know.
It sort of feels like they've been left to their own devices. Like there should obviously be some sort of protocol. So if somebody doesn't answer the phone, you leave a message and say, "I'll give you a ring back tomorrow, whenever," right? But they don't seem to be given any direction at all.
I think what Andy said was a bit out of order as well.
Look at Michael in the background.
He decided that he wants to sack us all anyway, and like John overruled it. No, everyone's a bit mad now.
It's just like you've just run into a pure stubbornness, really. It's like a dad who's like telling his kid what is, you know. You will sell now, because I told you to.
Fucking wants to say something in their defence. Fucking hell, they've been here 3 fucking minutes. They don't know fucking jack shit. I think it would have been better getting rid of myself. Fucking hell. Fucking Albert Einstein's about to fucking speak.
And I don't see how, let's say, you're going to do it now or you're out on your arse is going to change anything. Apart from, you know, fuck with morale, really. It was a lot easier for me to sell this morning, I'll tell you that.
I don't know why he was included in the meeting anyway, if he was making the
In an effort
calls.
to boost the flagging sales, Anne's taking on Basil's advice and has come up with a way of injecting some energy into the sales room.
Commission.
What we decided to do was we thought it'd be nice if, when they make a sale, they can either ring a bell or bang a gong or something.
Fuck's sake.
And then when we hear that, we...
That can't be. It just can't be real. Oh.
We can go rushing in and...
I like that.
It's good,
Yeah, that's
isn't it?
great. That is
We can
great.
put that up on the wall next to the sales board, and when they go and write their figure up, they can press the button. But you can record your own thing. I didn't know whether you wanted the Rocky tune on it or something.
Nah, it's a bit passe, innit?
Yeah, that's a bit passe.
Yes, I've sold. Yes, I've sold. Well, this is what happens when someone sells something. If you want to work in another room, work in another room, mate.
It's just a bit much.
As if Michael has become the voice of reason. He is literally on a call while that's happening. Well, I think he was. I think he had solitaire up. Is that solitaire? It looks like some sort of card game. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Yes.
There's the dog.
How is he, Eddie?
So, got 3 lots of medication.
Is it the mange?
Yeah.
What you like, you little bugger?
He's landed on his little paws, hasn't he?
Brilliant.
Oh. Oh, God, you love it.
She does have a shit thing, doesn't she? Maybe that was edited to make it. She fucking loves it.
Look at them all making a fuss of him. Grown men. They've all turned soft over the dog.
But Anne hasn't turned soft on her drive to cut costs. Though John's overruled her plan to lose 5 members of staff, she's insisting that he make at least 1 person redundant.
Just got to tell everybody that, well, the reasons why, we've got to be honest with them.
Put the dog on the sales team. Too right.
So quiet.
It's left to John to explain to the men why one of their workmates has gone.
There's no easy way for a company our size to really come to terms with getting rid of someone we work with day in, day out. We don't take decisions like this lightly, and we couldn't afford to carry on with the volume we're doing. Now, we run a business here. You know, 2 + 2's got to equal 4. That's what it is. No way for, you know, it might sound a bit harsh, but that's the way it is. So, any questions or anything? Anyone want to say anything? Ask me anything while I'm here?
There's the dog.
Look at the amount of stuff I've got up here. Absolutely stacks of stuff. And now I can't get anybody to help me.
Well, you have got someone to help you.
They can't do it.
Okay. Well, you need to speak to Andy Savoury then, don't you, and Anne? If you need help.
Factor 4 gets cut first.
Yeah.
And there's,
Dead right.
I think,
it pains me, Martin.
I'm not sure what wages he was on, but I can't see it making that much difference, to be honest. Over the year, maybe.
Yeah.
But initially, you're not going to.
Well, let me tell you something, Martin. You don't work out. We're a business.
But one person's not going to make that much difference, is it?
Well, it does. That's why we've done it. All right, well, I won't keep you any longer then. All right.
Seems like
After
a
hearing
fucking
the
miserable
reaction of
place,
the
doesn't
lads
it?
in the factory, John's now having second thoughts.
No. Oh, no, he's going to instantly go back on his shit decision.
You know, why do I have to go down there and fucking tell them?
What else were we meant to do? You've been telling us for weeks we're going to have
Well,
to
I
get
did
rid
say
of
you
people.
could have waited fucking till the end of this week to see if it picked up.
Yeah, but we had more facts than you did, and you've just started this blooming barrage of I think you've made a wrong decision, I think you've made a wrong decision, based on the comments of one person leaning over the balcony.
Well, he made a point, didn't he?
You're the chairman, you're not meant to walk into the office and start shouting at us two for making a decision.
Well, I don't think you checked it out very well, personally.
Okay.
Because the work, you should have known what was going on beforehand. Oh,
I mean, if you like, John, I'll phone him up and tell him we made a big mistake. Just come back. We had a bad dream.
Oh.
His letter hasn't gone in the post. Is that what you want me to do?
No.
So you do think we made the right decision?
Yeah.
Fucking
I'll tell you
clueless.
what, the shit we've had today, I almost wish that we'd stuck with our original plan of saying, right, 3 or 4. Because we wouldn't have felt any worse.
No.
I just hope to flaming God that it can all be pulled right now and that we don't have to go through this again. Because next time, we're going to stick with the decision. And if we say 3, it's going to be 3. But I'll tell you what, a business that carries on...
I'm waiting for the I just made a sale buzzer to go off. That's the only thing that's going to pick this up.
Carrying people is a business that's going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to be like that?
No.
You know, the next time we do have to go to the bank to get our own bloody money to put into the place, to keep somebody because you don't want to let them go, let them come to the bank with us and see how difficult that decision is.
Mm.
Would they go to their bank and get their money out to keep somebody in a job? No.
No.
It's bloody us every time. Well, I'll tell you what. If you want people to stop making decisions and, you know, to stop the company moving on, then that's great. You carry on shouting at us for making a decision. It's been a bloody shit day.
I want to see the Christmas party. Are we getting to that next week? He's back.
I don't think having to lose somebody went down that well, really.
Is he back?
It just didn't sit right that we all get on a plane and fly off to Cork and party the night away. It just didn't sit right.
They've scrapped the party.
But we did have that brief moment where we thought, oh, hang it, let's just, you know, anyone who does still want to go, we'll just go. But I just think we're asking for trouble.
Party's
You
off.
know what I'm like when I've got a drink in me.
Oh, fuck me.
I get very, very vocal and then...
No, leave it. Do it next year. We'll go over for the Holy Eucharist.
What's that?
Something to do with Easter, innit? Irish Catholics, I don't know.
It would be nice to go in the new year sometime. wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But I can just
Nice
imagine
Christmas
now
party
some
in
people
June.
probably
Perhaps
just
we
turn
could go
around
to
and say no
Lourdes.
for the hell of it.
Take them to Lourdes. Get them all blessed. Holy water or something. Cast out the evil. Now is the winter of our discontent.
We have had a steady stream of idiots come through this door. Supposedly got somebody starting, Ryan, and he offered to be team leader.
If I was forming a boy band, him and 2 others.
As you are where you are, because that's where you've chosen to be. Never, never, never give up.
He's just a fucking ass.
Imagine that! So what's happening with all their stolen wages? Well, they keep them. They signed the fucking form, Ash.
Asshole. They don't give a shit about anyone in there.
It's the best, isn't it? What a fucking great show. Right, I'm off. I've got some stuff to do. I'm going to shoot off as quick as possible. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next Tuesday. After Tuesday, by the way, I've got a week off. Unfortunately, Mum and Dad aren't likely coming up to Newcastle anyway, but anymore. But I'm off that week. So next week we'll do episode 4, and then I'll be back with episode 5 a week after. Show Haribo. You can see the Haribo one more time. I've got through a little bit of it, as you can see. Anyway, take care of yourselves. See you next Tuesday. All the best. Bye bye. See ya.